All right, boys, here we go with a new playthrough for our channel of probably one of the best games ever made, Pokemon Platinum. And this is actually a ROM hack, as in this version, Pokemon will follow us, like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Oh, this version is called Pokemon Following Platinum Version Obama. Wow, I'm so excited.
This will be such a fun playthrough Obama alongside our Heart Gold one, which you should all check it if you haven't, guys, by clicking the playlist in the description below. And please also remember to like and sub too.
Just so you know, this game was my idea, even though Obama did the intro, and because of that, we will be naming ourselves the best name ever, being Biden.
For fuck's sake, Joe, why do we have to name the hero of this game after you, of all people? A guy who looks dead and who everyone probably thinks is a walking archaeological discovery.
Yeah, there's probably cave drawings of you, Joe, in the Pyrenees, but anyway, Joe also named our rival Barry after the guy from the Diamond and Pearl anime series, since Joe loved him so much, and now the main event begins, boys.
I like Barry so much, so leave me alone, Obama.
Oh yeah, I would also like to add, please could our viewers let us know what Pokemon they would like to see us use for this playthrough, and also give us nicknames for them as well. We would prefer to use Pokemon you suggest, except the starter, which we will decide.
Yeah, please give suggestions, otherwise I will just catch Bidoof and name them all Joe. But if we do that, we won't win any badges.
I don't want to be named after Bidoof Donald. If you do that, I will catch Magikarp and name it Donald.
Joe, I already made that joke in Heart Gold, so you can't fucking copy it, you dumb fossil.
Talking of fossils, please also let us know in the comments what your favorite fossil Pokemon is. Our favorite is probably Dracovish.
Oh yeah, he's our favorite because of Ash's one in the Ultimate Journeys anime series. I love the noises it makes too, it sounds so cool.
Guys, this is the game that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl should have been, don't you agree?
Yeah, Donald, the worst thing from those games was the scale of the Pokemon when they follow you about. Giratina, Dialga, and Arceus, to name a few, look so stupid next to the player in those games.
Alright boys, we're about to get the chance to choose what our starter Pokemon will be. Which should we go for?
Well, usually when I play this, I go for Chimchar almost straight away. But since we already chose a fire type in our Heart Gold playthrough, I say we choose the water or grass type.
Well, since this was my idea, Obama, we will be choosing Piplup since I think he is so cute. And I have the perfect name for him too.
All right, watch this, boys. The first new animation of this playthrough for this amazing ROM hack.
What animation, Obama?
Look here, Donald. Our Piplup just jumps out by himself, and it's so cute and fun, isn't it? It's small things like this which I love about this ROM hack.
Hey, that Turtwig looks shiny, Obama.
Well, it's not thank God Joe, but that does make me wonder if our rival can actually get a Pokemon that's shiny. What do you guys think?
I think I'll be pissed off if Joe loses this battle, but yeah, Donald, that is a good thought. But I don't think the AI has shiny Pokemon available to them.
I have so won this battle, Obama, since all Turtwing used was withdraw LMAO. He is so shit.
Nice, Joe, and we leveled up as well. Now we need to head back home to see our mom.
Ooh, look, our Piplup is still with us and following us about. You were right, Obama. I am already in love with this game so much.
All right, we got the running shoes, boys, and need to head to San Gem Town now. I'm also looking forward to this playthrough.
When we get to San Gem Town, we can get the Pokedex and also nickname our Piplup Joe, so you better have a good name.
Oh, wait, what does Barry want first, guys?
He's talking about some legendary Pokemon in the Lake Donald, and he wants to go try catch it, which I really want to do too. Obama.
Well, we can't catch it right now, Joe, because we only just started playing, and also it's only Mesprit too, and Mesprit is quite shit, so we don't need that. I will want to use Arceus, though, because who wouldn't want to use the god of everything?
Obama, we won't be able to get Arceus for a long time anyway until we can access Spear Pillar, and also using him on our team would be so pointless and not make the game fun. A team of Bidoofs named Joe, however, would be hilarious.
Donald, do yourself and the rest of the planet a favor and stick your dick in a blender and turn it on, please.
Shots fired by Joe, once again, LMFAO. But anyway, boys, here we are in the laboratory, and Joe, please don't give Piplup a dumb name.
I have the perfect name, Obama.
Joe, our Piplup is a girl, and you named it Pingu, which was a boy penguin, you fucking idiot.
Donald, it's 2023, get with the times. Our Piplup can be whoever it wants to be.
I love whilst Professor Rowan is talking, our Piplup is just running around the lab, investigating everything and being nosy, LMAO.
It literally just ran off the screen, Obama, what the hell?
All right, boys, I made a cut here since we just went through the dumb tutorial and said bye to our mom. And now we are going to get a Pokemon catching lesson from Dawn before our journey officially starts.
There should have been an option to skip the tutorial in ROM hacks, don't you think, guys?
Yeah, Donald, especially since most people who would play a ROM hack probably would have played the mainline games, but oh well.
Yeah, Joe, I agree too. But anyway, guys, let's call it for our first episode. We want to thank you all for watching and hope you enjoy our new series, and just want to let anyone know who might be worried about our other ones that we won't forget about them either. So don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Platinum, and we shall be heading towards Jubilife City. But first, Joe, you have to beat this trainer, and don't get any weird ideas about getting his phone number, because you can't in this version, you fucking perv.
Yeah, Joe, we are lucky you can't get phone numbers in Platinum. But anyway, thank you for all the love in the first episode of this series, so please remember to like and subscribe. And also, we asked you guys what Pokemon you wanted us to use, and we received lots of comments, but the most frequent one was for us to get a Zubat.
Fuck you both. I didn't even mention how nice these young children are, but anyway, as Obama was saying, we received lots of suggestions for what Pokemon to use, a few being Zubat, which we will get, but others included Gibieli, Riolu, and Lopunny.
Joe is such an idiot, Obama, he can't even pronounce Garchomp's first stage evolution. But anyway, we have made it to Jubilife City now, boys, and isn't the music here some of the best in the entire series? Please comment down below what your favorite music is in the Pokemon series as well. We would love to know.
Wait, who is this, guys?
This is Looker Joe. He is part of the International Police. And we could have used someone like him in the White House as our security.
Yeah, Obama, he is so cool, probably one of my favorite characters in the entire series. But anyway, Joe, you need to head to the trainer school, which is to your left, and give that parcel to Barry.
Oh, look, a school full of lovely young people.
Maybe we should have sent Joe out the room for this part, Donald.
Joe will never change, Obama, and I have accepted that. And you should try to as well, and he is still our friend, so we should try help him become more mature.
Oh, guys, what do we do here? And also, thank you, Donald. You are my friend, too, and I'm glad you will look after me.
Well, Joe, we have to find these clowns around the city and answer their questions to get a special watch. It's quite pointless.
Not as pointless as Joe LMFAO?
Donald, what happened to being nice to me, huh?
Joe, I never said I would be nice to you. I said I would look after you because I'm your friend. And as your friend, I get to also bully you and call you out on your bullshit, and you have a whole wagon full of bullshit.
Look, Joe, we got all the coupons, so now we get a watch.
Yeah, and now we get to battle Barry, don't we, for the second time?
Joe, are you using a guide again, or have you actually become, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but have you become smart?
Actually, Donald, I've done lots of research on Pokemon. Would you like me to give you a fact about Pokemon which I learned recently?
Go on then, Joe, enlighten me.
In Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, Kanto Elite 4-member Lorelei has a house on 4 Island in the Sevi Islands. Inside the house contains 6 Pokemon dolls, but every time the player defeats the Elite Four and enters the Hall of Fame 25 times, an extra Pokemon doll will appear in the house. This continues until the player has entered the Hall of Fame 200 times, and a total of 14 Pokemon dolls reside in Lorelei's house.
Obama, what the fuck is going on?
I have no idea what just came out Joe's mouth, Donald. I'm once again speechless. How did you know that, Joe? Have you even played Fire Red or Leaf Green?
Well, I found that out recently and also just destroyed Barry too, guys, so aren't you both impressed with me?
I guess so, Joe, but I still don't know how you knew that about Lorelei, because even we didn't know that. But anyway, you've made it to Orberg City now, so head straight to the mines where Rourke, the gym leader, is, and then we can finally take on our first gym battle.
I swear he gives us the TM for Rock Smash, but we only use it once in the entire game.
Actually, Donald Rock Smash is what's called a HM or hidden move, not a TM.
Joe, just shut your fucking mouth and take the gym on, please.
I thought you would both be proud of me, though, for knowing so much.
Yeah, but it's making us very uncomfortable, Joe, almost as much as your interest in young trainers.
Well, okay, I won't give you any more Pokemon facts until the next episode. If you like boys, I think it's fun knowing some obscure Pokemon facts you may have not heard before. But on a different note, look, we are almost at the gym leader.
Joe, perhaps keep your pants up around trainers younger than you.
Obama, shut the fuck up and watch as I take on Rourke and destroy him with my little Pingu.
You mean our little Pingu Joe, and by the way, we will be changing the name of that Piplup once it becomes an Empoleon.
Yeah, I agree, Obama, the name it has right now is so dumb, but anyway, I think it will also evolve into Prinplup after this battle.
Guys, if you change the name of our Piplup, I will send the SEAL Team 6 after both of you.
Good luck with that, Joe. You will forget by then, and anyway, concentrate on Rourke's last battle, won't you?
Guys, look, I beat Rourke so easily. I am already the champion, basically LMAO. Whoever the champion of Sinnoh has no idea what's coming for them.
Joe, how the fuck do you know that random fact about Lorelei, but you don't know who the champion of Sinnoh is?
Because everyone knows who the champion of Sinnoh is.
Everyone except you, apparently, Joe. Seriously, how don't you know who the champ is?
I just Googled it, and it's someone called Cynthia. She looks like a total pushover, LMFAO.
Oh boy, you will be in for a surprise, Joe. But for now, it's time to introduce you to the evil team of this game, Team Galactic.
They all have blue hair, Elmo.
Yeah, Joe, but this team is probably one of my most favorite ones in the series as well, don't you agree? Cyrus is such a cool boss, but Giovanni also has to be up there.
Yeah, please comment down below which team you would all join. If you had two, we would probably join Team Galactic. I think out of all of them, Team Flare was just the stupidest one.
Okay, boys, do I go north now or what?
Yeah, Joe, head north, and you will reach a cave. But then we need to catch that Zubat, so make sure to find one in the cave.
Holy fucking shit, guys, look what we just found, fucking hell.
Okay, we are so naming this shiny Obama because any shiny Pokemon deserves my name, and I don't want to hear shit from either of you.
Wow, we are so lucky with this, guys. Look at that, a shiny Zubat.
Fine, we will name it Obama, but we will be catching a Garchomp and naming it Donald because all dragon types are like me and Joe. Don't you fucking ruin it for me like you did in Pokemon Heart Gold with that Dragonite.
Fine, Donald, I promise not to ruin Garchomp for you, but we will be naming Arceus after me.
LMFAO, Joe, there is absolutely no fucking way we will be naming a god after you. Seriously, go fuck yourself.
Donald is the perfect nickname for Arceus anyway. Don't you agree, Obama?
I would rather name Arceus Melania than you, Donald LMAO, but looks like we will soon reach Floroma Town, Joe, which is probably the most useless town in any game ever.
OMG, Obama, we should totally make Joe use honey on a tree and catch a munchlax for us. LMFAO.
That would be hilarious, Donald LMAO. And he is probably clueless on what we are talking about, too.
I know exactly what you're both talking about, and you can't talk anyway, Donald. You look like a fucking Snorlax.
LMFAO Joe, that was hilarious. But anyway, I say we end part 2 of our Pokemon Platinum playthrough here, boys. So thanks for watching, everyone, and please remember to like and subscribe for more.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. And Joe, if I'm Snorlax, you are Abra because you are Sleepy Joe Elmao.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. I just wanted to start this video with a big thank you for all the love and support our channel is getting, and we hope you continue to enjoy our content. So please remember to like and subscribe. And now, let's get back to Platinum.
Good intro there, Joe, and now it's time to save this little girl's daddy from Team Galactic. And don't even think about making a joke about you being her daddy, Joe. Seriously, I know you too well.
Joe is already unzipping his pants. Obama, Jesus Christ.
Donald, shut the fuck up. My flyers got stuck, that's all. I am not a creep all the time. You know, now watch me beat this Glamow.
I wish in this game that Team Galactic would also take over the Fuego Ironworks. It's like one of the least memorable places in all of Pokemon, I swear.
Oh yeah, we will talk about that, Obama, but look, this is going to be the newest member of our team, Gastrodon. A Pokemon I never really see used much, but I really like it.
In the anime team, Galactic take over the Fuego Ironworks to make the red chain, but in this game it's an optional area, and even in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they made it redundant. Is there even any need to go there?
I think all you can get from there are a few TMs and items, but that's about it, Joe, and well done for catching this Shellos too. Cynthia also has one as well.
Yeah, but our one is better because we nicknamed it Pinky Donald, and now we have to battle these grunts, so they give us the key to the Valley Windworks, Joe. Also, please comment down below what you all think is the least memorable place in any Pokemon game. For us, Fuego Ironworks has to be up there for sure.
Yeah, everyone please let us know in the comments. I also think Verdant Turf Town is pretty useless in the Hoenn region too. There is literally fuck all to do there.
Well, Joe, if you like contests, then there is a contest hall in Verdant Turf Town, but that's about it. I'm sure you'd like contests, though, Joe, seeing all these nice young people all dressed up.
Donald, every time you laugh these days, it's like you are having a stroke. But anyway, I would also love to see Joe do some contests in our Pokemon Omega Ruby playthrough, which you should all check out, by the way, by clicking the playlist in this video's description.
Look, boys, I am taking on our first galactic admin called Mars. These guys probably have the coolest names out of any admins in the evil teams throughout Pokemon, in my opinion.
Yeah, but be careful of her next Pokemon, Joe. Pure Ugly can be a pain if you don't know what you're doing, which is true for your case, LMFAO.
Wow, this fucking cat just took out our shiny Zubat, Obama. But don't worry, our Pingu will save the day.
Joe, you dumbass. I just warned you about Pure Ugly, and now you got me killed, and we didn't gain any experience. That Zubat is also close to evolving, but you ruined it as you ruin everything.
Well, Obama, I didn't have any healing items, so what did you want me to do, you idiot?
The only idiot is you, Joe, because you could have switched out to Pingu, and we still would have gained experience for our Zubat.
Oh, well, I forgot I could do that, Donald. I really did.
Well, now you know, Joe, so if you do it again, I will bitch slap you so hard that there will be my handprint on your face next time you give a speech. But anyway, we should head towards Eterna City now, boys, where our second gym is.
Yeah, we cut most of Eterna Forest out because all we did was some training and yelling at Joe. But now, after helping Cheryl here, we have made it out of this bug-infested shithole.
Oh, look, guys, Barry is showing us this statue of what looks to be Dialga, doesn't it?
I think they should have put a statue of Giratina here, though, since this is platinum.
Yeah, but Obama Giratina was banished due to its violence with Arceus, so they wouldn't have been any record of him in the Sinnoh books. This is why the people of Sinnoh only know about Dialga and Palkia, and I guess Arceus too, but not Giratina.
All right, Donald, calm down, you fucking nerd, LMFAO.
Wow, Donald, it's so cool that you know so much about Pokemon lore. How did you become so smart?
Oh, check it, boys, it's the champion, Cynthia. And to answer your question, Joe, between all these court hearings, I have had a lot of downtime, so I have spent it researching Pokemon in Trump Tower.
I am really looking forward to you battling Cynthia Joe, since you basically called her out on how shit a trainer she was in the beginning.
It'll be easy, Obama, just like how I beat Lance in our Heart Gold playthrough. But anyway, she gave us the HM for cut, so we need to get a HM slave now, guys.
Hey, you all heard it here first, Joe Biden condones slavery.
Donald, I didn't fucking say that. All I said was we need a HM slave for our playthrough of Pokemon Platinum so we don't use shit moves on our main team, you dumbass. Stop twisting my words, and anyway, you're the Republican here, not me.
Joe, just ignore him and focus on beating this gym, please.
Yeah, Joe, how the fuck did you get our gold bat to already evolve into a Crobat?
Yeah, we got our Zubat to evolve off camera doing some training, but Joe, how the fuck have you done this?
Well, I gave it the Soothe Bell, and then it became my friend even more, and I don't have many friends except you two. But now Crobat is my friend too, and he loves me so much he evolved for me.
Joe, that's not even an explanation, you idiot. But I'm not even gonna ask anymore. Just go take on Gardenia already and get our second badge, please.
This bitch just happens to have the perfect name to be a grass-type gym leader, doesn't she, Obama? Like, who the fuck would name their child Gardenia? LMFAO.
Yeah, Donald, that's pretty funny. But the 8th gym leader in Sinnoh, who happens to be one of my favorites, is called Volkner. And he is an electric type, so there's that too.
Oh man, Volkner is so cool, isn't he? Please comment down below and let us know which is your favorite gym leader. We would love to know. And if we think your opinion is wrong, then expect Donald to roast you in the comments.
Joe, how can an opinion be wrong, but well done for beating Gardenia with Crobat? Having Wing Attack made it super easy for you since it's super effective. But now we need to head north and save the bicycle guy from Team Galactic.
Can someone explain this part of the game to me, because I don't understand why they kidnap him to begin with?
Yeah, even I don't get it, Donald, but I guess it's just to help us with story progression since we need the bicycle to get through the cycling road.
This bit is so dumb too, guys. Looker, who is a member of the International Police, just lets us do all the work here and then he gets the paycheck.
True, Joe. But once again, it's called story progression, and apparently 10-year-olds would be better security than adults. Maybe we should replace our Secret Service with 10-year-olds.
Yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you, Joe? A bunch of 10-year-olds as your security.
I will neither confirm or deny that Donald and Look, I'm about to beat the second Galactic Commander, Jupiter.
That Skuntank always gave me lots of trouble when I played through Diamond for the first time. Out of all the commanders, I felt Mars was the most difficult, then Jupiter, and lastly Saturn.
I would also agree with that order too, Obama. I hate Mars and her fucking fat cat.
Cynthia just gave me an egg, guys. Should we use it?
Fuck that egg, Joe. And just get the bicycle. And also, we need to go visit the Underground Man before we can proceed any further. And by the way, Joe, he looks like you, LMFAO.
This guy doesn't look like me at all, Obama, you meanie. I don't have a beard like that. This guy looks like a bald Santa Claus, too.
Joe, it is basically you, so shut the fuck up. And now, boys, I say, we end this episode here, so thank you for watching, everyone. And please hit the like button, and remember to subscribe, too.
Says you, Donald, you look like that. Per Ugly Mars has LMFAO, but anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And in the next episode, we will continue towards the third gym.
What's up, everyone? Here we are back again with the best game ever, Pokemon Platinum. What your boy saying today, then?
What's up?
I think Joe is on the white stuff right now, Obama. But anyway, welcome back, everyone, to Platinum. And today we will aim to get to Hearthome City and take on Fantina for our third gym badge. So please remember to like and subscribe and enjoy the video.
That's right, Donald, and whilst we are here, we can try get that Gibble.
Oh yeah, Obama, and it's being named Donald J. Trump, am I right, boys?
Fuck off, Donald. We are not naming a Garchomp after you because you are no way near cool enough to be named after the same Pokemon that Cynthia has LMAO.
Yes, we are, Joe Yagoon, because you are named after the main character in the game, and you refuse to name our Dragonite in Heart Gold after
No, we are
me
not.
too.
No, we are not.
So
No,
go
we
to
are
hell.
not. No, we are not. No, we are not. No, we are not.
Yes, we are. 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 Go fuck yourself, Joe.
Jesus H. Christ, will both of you pipe down seriously? You are both acting like 5-year-olds.
Joe acts the age of the people he surrounds himself with, Obama, which is not my problem.
Whatever, Donald. And anyway, I just checked the guide, and apparently we can't even get that gibble right now anyway because we need strength, which we only get after receiving our 6th gym badge, so we have a long way to go anyway.
See, he didn't deny it, did he, Obama? And we are still naming Garchomp after me, Joe. I don't give a shit about anything you say.
Joe, let's just name Garchomp after him. Otherwise, Donald is going to bitch about this every episode until we do, and I CBA to deal with that, and I won't be defending you either.
This goddamn Pachirisu is not dying, Obama. What the hell? Look at it.
See, he avoids the point again, Obama. His dementia is either so bad now that he just forgets what we say immediately after we've said it, or Joe is just the biggest moron on the planet.
Okay, then Donald, let's ask our viewers. Do you all think we should name Garchomp after Donald, or should we let Joe give it a nickname? And bear in mind, Joe's name will probably be some pansy-ass shit. So you guys better choose wisely, and remember as well, this is for a Garchomp, not a fucking Pikachu or Starly.
I'm all for democracy, Obama, so I'm down for our viewers to vote on this. So guys, tell us what you think.
Says the guy who started a riot at the Capitol because he was salty. He lost against me in the election, is now apparently down for democracy. LMFAO.
Joe, you are really pushing it today. Choose your next words carefully.
How about we focus back on the game, guys? And I think when our Shellos gets to level 30, it will evolve into a Gastrodon, which is something I am really excited for.
Yeah, that'll be cool, Obama. And also the guide is saying there's a man by some trees in the route right before Heart Home City, and he will give us the odd keystone, which we can use to get a spirit tomb, which I think will be an excellent member for our team.
At this point, Joe, we may as well get a Rose Raid, Melodic, and Lucario because we are basically building Cynthia's team.
And what's wrong with Cynthia's team, Donald? Are you upset that a female is stronger than you?
Joe, shut up. I'm just saying that building her team for our playthrough isn't original at all. So after Spirit Tomb, we are using different Pokemon, okay?
When will you two stop arguing seriously? You both haven't even noticed I made it to Heart Home City for us, but I do agree with Donald Joe that we should stop building Cynthia's team.
Wow, you heard it here, everyone. Donald and Obama don't like the fact that Cynthia is stronger than them.
OMG, Joe, that's not what we said, you idiot. Just shut up and play the game again.
Yes, it was Obama. You are
face.
both misogynists and you can't admit it.
I am going to need some of that cocaine myself after this episode is done, Obama. I can't even with Joe anymore.
Oh, hey, look, boys, our mom is here in the contest hall. She used to be a top coordinator back in the day, like in the anime.
The Diamond and Pearl anime was probably up there as one of the best in the series. In my opinion, Obama and I love the Team Galactic arc where they create that new universe in Spear Pillar with the power of Dialga and Palkia.
Oh, hey, look, it's Fantina, the gym leader, just standing there, boys. And I'm so glad that in Platinum they changed it so we can battle Fantina right now, unlike in Diamond and Pearl where they made us do a bunch of other shit before we could.
I agree, Joe. That was so annoying, and I'm not even sure why they did that, but then changed it in Platinum.
Oh, I know the answer to that, Obama, but first, Joe, in this gym, you have to match the symbols on the floor with the symbol on the door.
I just want to make a quick announcement, boys, to address why we have been speeding the game up, and it's because it takes a long time to edit and write the scripts, and we try to upload a video at least every day. So the only way to get that done is by speeding up the game, and we know some of you don't like that. But for our next few videos, we will keep it on normal speed and see what everyone thinks.
Yeah, thanks for that announcement, Joe, and we have addressed it before, but good you remembered to mention it again.
That's the only useful thing you have remembered in the last 20 years of your life, Joe.
Well, I also remember where my staff hides the key to the cocaine room in the White House, Donald. So if you ever get bored in prison, I will smuggle some up the ass of a LeChonk plushie for you, LMFAO.
So kind of you, Joe. However, you will get caught, and then they'll make me share a room with you, which will be my worst nightmare.
Ooh, Donald, we can be bedroom buddies. Wouldn't that be the best thing ever?
Absolutely fucking not, Joe. It would not be the best thing ever.
I would pay $1 billion to see that LMAO, but anyway, Joe, well done for dealing with those trainers, so now go find the last door and battle Fantina.
This battle will be easy, guys, because our Crobat has Astonish, which is a Ghost type move, and Ghost type is super effective against Ghost type. See how clever your boy is now.
All right, Joe, stop looking at the guide and then acting like a genius.
Donald,
when you
shut the F up and stop taking away the spotlight from me. You always do this.
Holy hell, boys, you have been arguing so much these days, and I have to keep playing adjudicator.
Yeah, but look, I have almost beaten Fantina, boys. She's really not giving me too much trouble.
Hang on a minute, I swear she had a Gengar on her team. What happened to that?
I don't remember if she ever did, Donald. Maybe you're confusing Fantina with Morty from Johto because he had Gengar on his team.
Okay, boys, the guide says we have a rival battle with Barry now, and I remember on Brilliant Diamond this battle was really difficult for me.
By the way, Joe, if you had talked to that hiker, he would have given you a Happiny egg, and we could have got a Blissey, which I do rate as a really good Pokemon, which people don't use much. Leave a comment down below if you'd like us to get that Happiny egg.
Oh my god, this idiot used Double Team on his Staravia, then switched the damn thing out.
Well, he must know that Shellos has Water Pulse, Joe, so it makes sense he switched out.
Holy hell, he just one-shot us with Razor Leaf. Joe, you better not lose this.
It's fine, Donald. We have Pink Obama with us, and he will destroy Grottle here.
I really liked Barry in the anime, and in the game he feels very similar, but I wish they'd add the other characters such as Paul, because he was such a good
Holy
rival
shit,
for
you almost
Ash.
got knocked out Obama, but Joe clutched
Donald,
that.
I trust Joe with my life, and I knew he'd win that, so stop interrupting me.
Wow, you actually said you trust me with your life, Obama. That means so much to me.
Well, in the game I do, Joe. If you really thought I trust you with my life in real life, then I'm gonna send you to a mental asylum because you are deluded, old man.
Yeah, and you should change your mind about the game too, Obama, because Barry is going to take you out with his ponytail.
Sorry, Obama, you had to take that L for the greater good of this battle, but our Pingu has got this, so no damage done.
All right, Joe, that's the one and only time I'm letting you kill me in this game, but if you do that again, I will plant cocaine in your coffee before your next speech.
Oh, check it, boys. I just beat this Eevee, and now our Shellos will evolve into a Gastrodon.
Hell yeah, boys, our little Pinky is finally showing us its final ultimate form, and now we will be unstoppable.
You know, I was thinking it would have been better if we caught a blue Shellos instead of the pink one.
Why would you want a blue one, Joe?
LMAO, I know why Donald, just think about it.
Oh, so funny, Joe. You just want a blue Shellos so it can be your Democratic Shellos, isn't it?
Hell yeah, Donald, we need a Democratic Shellos on our team, not a pink one, LMAO, but anyway. Boys, here's the place we used the odd keystone on.
Wait, nothing happened.
Oh yeah, why isn't that spirit tomb coming out to say hello to us, guys?
Joe, you're the one with the damn guide, so you tell us, you moron.
Oh, holy shit. We need to also talk to 32 people in the underground and then come back here. Well, fuck that, boys. Looks like we will need a replacement now.
Yeah, we ain't doing that crap, Joe, I agree, but anyway, Salation Town is a good place for us to end this episode. So thanks for watching, everyone, and please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy our content, and next time we shall head to Veilstone City.
Okay, boys, back in the Sinnoh region, and we are going straight to Wayward Cave to catch that damn Gibble.
And name it
So
Donald.
please like the video and subscribe if you enjoy our content.
Jesus Christ, Donald, you know what? I give up, you win, I lose, I concede. You can name the Gibble anything you want, even Donald if you must.
Yeah, Donald, name it whatever the hell you want. We don't care anymore because arguing with you is like talking to a brick wall. But anyway, some of our viewers pointed out we didn't need strength to get a Gibble in Platinum, boys.
Nope,
and there
we
is
need a
this
male one,
secret
Obama,
path
not
we
a
can
girl
use
one.
to find one.
See, Donald is being a misogynist again, Obama towards female Gibbles. Now, can you believe it?
Joe, go eat a fucking Castilla cone or whatever it is you do at this time of the day, because I have been waiting for this day for ages, especially since you went and ruined Dragonite.
No
for
one
me
cares, no one
in
cares,
our
no one
hardcore
cares.
Playthrough.
Okay, here is your male Gibble, Donald, so what you gonna name it then?
Let me catch the thing first, Obama, but I will name it after me, obviously.
Obviously.
I already have a skyscraper named after me. It only makes sense that one of the coolest dragon-type Pokemon be named after me, too.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, everyone? But anyway, here's your Gibble, Donald. So now can we please carry on with the playthrough?
Boom, named it Donald. And yeah, Obama, carry on as you were, and Joe, be a dear, will you, and go to hell.
Okay, everyone, we are heading towards Veilstone City, and we have our second Donald with us now. And TBH, I prefer this one over the fat pig-looking one. But anyway, it's quite underleveled. So we should try get it close to our current Pokemon's level.
Yeah, we will do some switch training off screen later, but this route I find is one of the hardest in the game, especially the last two ace trainers.
Don't worry, Joe buddy, you have two Donalds with you now, and with us we shall conquer all. Just like Alexander the Great conquered Persia, we will conquer Route 215.
You know what, Donald? You are the exact person I think of whenever I need a confidence boost and some positive vibes in my life.
Well, Joe, that doesn't surprise me. Whenever I need a confidence boost, I also just think of myself or look in a mirror and then suddenly all is well in the world again.
Guys, this damn shielding is the worst thing ever. Can I have some help here, please? And by the way, Donald Joe was being sarcastic.
Joe doesn't have enough chromosomes to know what sarcasm is, Obama. So I think you will find he was actually being honest, and you don't need our help with this Pokemon anyway. Ask me again when you are having a real challenge like with Arceus.
Oh, nice Obama TM66. That's the move payback. Something I will be giving Donald later in this video if you all know what I'm talking about. Cough, cough, gibble.
What was that about my gibble, Joe? Do you have something you'd like to say about it,
Oh, no, not really, Donald, except how much I love the name you have given it, and it's actually starting to warm up to me, you know, and you're right, too. And that gibble is the perfect Pokémon for you.
Oh, well, thank you, Joe. That really means a lot to me, and check it out, too. It's doing really well in battles, don't you think?
Well, you should be thanking me actually, Donald, since I'm the one currently playing and training it up a bit for you on your crusade of Route 215. But anyway, I am looking forward to finally getting to Veilstone City because we will get the move fly and that will make our life so much easier.
Yay! You got Gibble to evolve Obama. Thank you so much.
Well, I was in that grass for fucking ages, Donald, so you owe me for this, but I thought I may as well train it up since it was close to evolving, and then all our Pokémon will all be around the same level then. And taking on Maylene should be relatively easily.
Well, we can use Crobat for her Obama since we have Air Cutter, and it will be super effective against her fighting-type Pokemon. But look, boys, these were the two ace trainers I was talking about.
Oh, look, you two. It seems Donald wants to play with Biden, whatever that means.
I just want to make it clear I absolutely don't want to play with Biden. And I also have no idea what that means or what context that's in, too.
I can tell you exactly what context that's in, Donald. It's the same context as Joe adding all those youngsters to his poke gear in our Heart Gold playthrough LMFAO.
Guys, we really got to focus on this double battle because these two ace trainers are the worst. My strategy involves targeting one Pokemon at a time and then dealing with the other, and having Slash on our Gab Bite will be really helpful too, because we will get lots of criticals.
Joe, I swear to God, you better heal me up, you idiot.
Sorry, what was that, Donald?
Look, you just one shot that Ralts with Bite, Donald.
OMG, but now Joe got me killed, Obama. WTF, Joe, what are you doing, you madman? Garchomp is our saving grace and you got him. I mean, me killed.
Oh, sorry, Donald. You meant that you wanted me to heal our Gabbit. You kept referring to it as yourself, which made me confused. So please forgive me. I am so very sorry from the bottom of my heart.
Okay, Joe, that did sound like a sincere apology, so I forgive you, but hurry up and win already. This battle is taking ages.
Donald, you are either just as dumb as Joe now, or you've completely lost it, because there's absolutely no way you are taking him seriously.
I am being dead serious, Obama. Like I said, Joe doesn't know what sarcasm is, and he knows I'm the superior being among us. So he has got to the point where he will bow down to my greatness without any conflict.
Well, you two haven't been any help in this battle at all, and I have been doing really well too, if I do say so myself. I've got them down to their last Pokemon, and we only lost one, being Donald's Gab Bite.
Yeah, very suspicious about how I was the only one to get knocked out there, Joe. But you did apologize very sincerely, so it's fine. And that battle reminded me that we need to go get a Gligar at some point, boys. Lots of our viewers wanted one, and I also want one too. So comment down below on what nickname you'd like, and also tell us where to find a Razorfang, because I can't be asked to Google it.
Okay, finally made it to Veilstone, boys, and we should check out the department store whilst we are here. But first I say we take on Maylene at the gym.
Team Galactic are everywhere, guys. What's going on here?
Well, their base is here, Joe, so that would be why they are everywhere, but for now we can't really do anything with them, so we should go to the gym.
Nah, I'm gonna go drop some of my billions in the game corner first, Obama.
Donald, no, you're not, because we will need that money later, and we all earned it, not just you, and anyway, Looker is here, so go talk to him.
He thinks they have taken over the game corner like Team Rocket did in Kanto, but I doubt that's happening here, boys. He just wants to gamble a bit, doesn't he?
I don't blame him, Joe. I would also spend all my time in here if you two morons weren't playing with me, but it is what it is.
You would probably spend all our money, Donald, and end up getting a piece of crap TM like Tackle.
Oh, look, it's Dawn, guys. We haven't seen her in a while. I wonder what she wants.
Oh, and it's Crasher Wake too, boys. I absolutely love this guy. He reminds me of myself, actually.
And how does he remind you of yourself, Donald, exactly? You two are
Because
nothing
they're
alike.
both fatties, Obama, Elmo.
Joe, you fat shamed me in Heart Gold, and you're doing it again now, too, you meanie Bo Beanie.
Donald, I am not the meanie Bo Beanie you are. And anyway, I want to get our 4th gym badge in this gym, which in my opinion is the worst looking gym in the series. I hate this gym so much.
Yeah, this gym is annoying AF, so we will cut to Maylene here, everyone.
Okay, boys. With me on the battlefield, we will conquer this gym using Air Cutter. And for those wondering why we cut the gym puzzle and trainer battles, it's mainly for the sake of time, since editing takes a while, and we usually edit 2 videos in one day so we can make daily content.
Damn, got hit with that fake out, boys, but I believe in you here, Obama. You will beat this bishop.
Yeah, Air Cutter on our Crobat is really useful in this gym. but I was thinking we will need a grass type or something to deal with Crasher Wake. Do you think any of our team can learn any electric moves?
One sec, Joe, this Lucario might end up killing me.
Yeah, she will probably restore his health, Obama, when he gets to the red zone, but meanwhile, we won't be healing.
Oh shit, we managed to outspeed it, yay.
Yeah, that was lucky, Joe, so good stuff, boys. We managed to win our 4th gym badge, which means we are halfway through our Sinnoh region journey, everyone.
Yeah, we got the Cobble badge, boys, and a feature I really liked in this gen was being able to polish our badges and make a song out of them, but they went and did an Animal Crossing and removed that feature in the newer games.
Oh, it's Dawn again, and she says she got kidnapped, and we need to help save her from Team Galactic.
Joe, go get your damn eyes tested. She clearly wasn't kidnapped since she was literally talking to us, and she said Team Galactic took her Pokédex, so we have to go help her get that back.
Oh, sorry, Obama. It's been a long day in the office. I have been stuck in the cocaine room all day, so feeling a bit doozy.
Good to know our current president spends his days getting high, although he probably doesn't have many of those days left. So God bless you, Joe.
Thanks, Donald, and after this battle I have something really important to do, guys, so I hope you don't mind.
Sure, Joe, anything you need to do in our game, go ahead. And by the way, do you two think the Pokemon battles in Platinum are more difficult than in Diamond and Pearl?
Well, I think they are slightly more difficult, Obama, but I'm all for it. And Joe, what do you have to do?
A bit of this and a bit of that, Donald. Don't worry about it, but let's see if we can get this battle wrapped up. Boys, these 2 grunts should have been beaten by now.
Well, there we go, Joe. And also, I have realized that Platinum is the game which follows the Diamond and Pearl anime, too, because of Looker.
Well, Looker was in X and Y too, Obama. But he wasn't in the anime, and he was one of my most favorite characters, too.
For someone going to prison for the remaining years you have left of your life, Donald, you seem to like the Popo a lot, which is what Looker is.
Actually, Joe Looker is a member of the International Police, so that's even cooler, don't you think?
Oh, check it, boys. That's the TM for Fly, which we should teach to Crobat and replace Aircutter or Leech Life.
So this is their headquarters then, is it? What do we do in it?
Well, Joe, after getting our 7th gym badge, is when all the Team Galactic stuff goes down, and Looker and you will storm the Team Galactic headquarters and beat Cyrus in a battle, and then we will head to the Spear Pillar and visit the best place in any Pokemon game.
Oh yeah, the Distortion World is my favorite place, Donald. It's where I feel like sending you sometimes. And Joe, what are you doing?
Well, I am just checking out these meteorites, guys. I think they're used to change Deoxy's form, but we don't have one yet.
Yeah, and we never will, Joe. So guys, how about we end this episode here today? Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like the video and subscribe, as well as hit the bell icon. So, you know, when we upload, which is pretty much every day with a few breaks.
Oh, wait,
here and
Donald,
there.
I have that thing
And
to do,
also,
so please can we record a bit more, please?
Joe, you just interrupted my outro, so whatever you want to do better be good.
Oh, don't worry. What I am about to do will be the best thing ever, Cuff Cough TM66.
Joe, why are we going to Eterna City?
Oh, this is the place. Yes, I found it.
Oh, nice, Joe. You want to rate the nickname I gave Gabbite and see how well it suits our Dragon Boy. How nice of you.
Yeah, something like that, Donald. But anyway, here we go, everyone.
Oh, I am so excited to see what he says.
Donald, do you know what he's doing, or are you just really stupid today?
Wow, he said the nickname I gave Gabbite, which is my actual name, by the way, is only decent. This guy should be hunted by SEAL Team 6 for insulting a president.
LMAO, so how about we give him a better name, Donald, huh? Elmao, 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 Elmao.
Wait, what the heck, Joe? What are you doing?
Time to get some fucking payback, Donald, you fat lechonk-faced piggy lamau, lamau, lamau.
LMFAO, wow, Joe, I did not see this one coming.
And I have the perfect name for our Donald here, so tell me, Donald, what do you think?
OMG, Joe, you lying sack of crap. I hope you go to hell and never come back. You were playing me this whole episode, and I can't believe I didn't notice any of those hints you dropped about your TM66
Oh, look,
payback.
even the name rater says it's a better name than before
I hate
LMAO.
you, I hate you, go away.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I apologize for Donald's awful behavior. But anyway, please remember to like and subscribe for more, and have a lovely rest of your day.
Hey, everyone, and welcome to the best game ever, Pokemon Platinum. Today, we aim to reach Pastoria City and take on Crasher Wake for our 5th gym badge, so please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video.
That's right, Obama, and we got a comment in our last video asking why we have Gastrodon when we already have ground and water coverage from Prinplup and Garchomp. So we will be ditching Gastrodon today and catching Gligar since everyone loves it so much.
That's right, I also love Gliscor Joe. And after we beat this Psychic who seems to have a full team of shit Pokemon, we shall go find one.
Hey, Curly isn't so bad, Donald, and you know, boys, I almost wanted to use a Chingling on our team for Bance.
Well, I wanted to use Drifloon Obama since I really like this Pokemon, but we can only get them on Fridays, I think. But maybe this Friday we could try get one.
I wouldn't mind that either, Joe, but boys, I'm gonna get that Gligar first, and I would love a shiny one.
Well, if you want a shiny one, you can always leave it to me. Obama, ha ha ha. My Russian hacking skills are top-notch since that's all I spend my time doing with my boy Putin.
Yay, we found one in the first patch of grass too, boys, and some of our other viewers were kind enough to tell us where to find the Razor Fang to evolve this thing, so we can do that in the next episode after training this guy up a bit.
Sounds good, Joe and Donald. You can name this one if you like.
Oh, fucking finally you let me name one, Obama, and I have the perfect name for this Pokemon. I will name it after my second favorite billionaire ever.
If Bruce Wayne is your second favorite billionaire, Donald, then who is your first?
Joe, shouldn't that be obvious? My first favorite billionaire ever is, of course, yours truly, Donald J. Trump.
You know what? I don't even know why I asked. And by the way, we have Voodoo on our team just as a HM slave, so we won't be using one on our team.
Yeah, and off-screen we found a Houndour, and we thought we
named it
could
Doggo.
use one since we haven't got a good fire type. And I wanted to personally use Magmortar, but we can't trade in this ROM, so we are stuck using Houndoom, but it's still a really good Pokemon.
Yeah, and when we caught it, it was only one level away from evolving, so we thought that was a bonus as well.
Guys, I have a feeling we walked straight past the Razor Fang, but we can get that off screen later and evolve Gligar in the next episode too. And also, what the fuck is the point of this place?
Well, Donald, this place is just a chill kind of area, and it's a resort too, so I guess you can buy another house here for the FBI to raid later if you like.
Oh, hey, Obama, that's fine by me because out of all the regions to live in, if I had a choice, I would absolutely choose the Sinnoh region. What about you two?
I would probably want to live in Unova or Sinnoh too. Donald, since I could be president of the Unova region as well.
Yeah, leave a comment down below about which region you guys would like to live in and why. Personally, I would want to live in Johto because all the youngsters just want me to have their phone numbers.
And I should have seen that one coming, but anyway, Joe beat this little kid before you get more ideas and hurry your ass up to Pastoria City, which by the way is the city I hate the most in Sinnoh.
And now, Obama, Snow Point City is the worst. And just getting to that place is hell because of all that thick snow, too. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I agree with Donald on that, Obama, but I see what you mean about Pastoria too. Although it does have the marsh where we can catch some cool Pokemon. And I did also want to use a Sizer in this playthrough, boys. I love that Pokemon so much.
Caesar is a really cool Pokemon, Joe, but I think it's one of few Pokemon where its normal form is better than the shiny. That green color on the shiny makes me want to vomit.
Oh, hell yeah, boys, we got a Houndoom already. This will be our Hellhound from now on, and Blast burn its way to Cynthia, and using this, the next two gyms will be easy since they're Steel and Ice-type gyms.
Yeah, that's right, Obama. Although thinking about it, I would have preferred using Infernape or something, but I guess this will do too. And also, isn't this the city where Team Galactic tried blowing everything up?
I was thinking about Infernape too, Donald, and how I would also have preferred to use it, but I think it's probably the most popular starter Pokemon to use in Sinnoh.
Doesn't surprise me, Joe, and that reminds me, in the next episode, you're going to Eterna City and renaming our Prinplup, because it still has the most ridiculous name and it's a girl one too. We can't have that here. Sorry, boys.
Donald being a toxic masculine again, Obama. But anyway, boys, the guide says we have a rival battle to do now, and this one can be difficult if we aren't prepared for it.
I think this battle should be all right, Joe. I stocked up on revives and potions earlier, and our team is fairly balanced, so this should be a good warm-up for the gym battle.
Yeah, except Staravia almost killed us, Obama. What the hell has Barry given this thing? Probably a bunch of steroids.
Don't worry, Donald, I got this battle. Slash here will take Staravia out easy peasy, but my main concern is the Grottle.
Oh, nice. We are learning Dragon Claw, Joe. Just get rid of Dragon Rage since we won't need it anymore. And this reminds me someone in our comments who mentioned there is a TM for Earthquake on one of the routes we passed, so we should definitely teach that to Garchomp.
I'm pretty sure it will learn Earthquake through leveling up Obama, so we don't need to teach that right now and could save it for one of our other Pokemon.
Nice, we outsped that pony to Joe Good Stuff.
Boys, I am having a lot of conflict about something and would like to ask you both for your opinion on this matter.
Sure, buddy, what's troubling you?
Well, we have had a pretty big split on whether or not to use Lucario on our team. Obama and some viewers really want us to, and some don't. So how should we solve this? Because I agree with both of them. In that Lucario is really, really good, but it's also overused so much. So what do we do?
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk about your feelings, Donald, with regards to your impeachment and how the world basically sees you like a fucking idiot, El Mao. But this conversation is just as good.
Joe, shut your goddamn mouth, bro. You don't get a say anymore on whether or not we use Lucario or not, because you didn't even ask me what was up like Obama did.
Guys, Bruce Wayne just beat Barry, which is great. He's able to do shit now.
Yeah, which means the gym battle will be a walk in the park, too. And Donald, I have a suggestion to your predicament.
Go on then, Joe, enlighten me.
We just ask our viewers on who wants us to use Lucario or not. And whichever one gets the most likes will be the winner, so that should be easy.
Fine, Joe, let's do it like that, but if you ask me, I say we just use it because why the hell not? It's a really good Pokemon, and we couldn't get Spirit Tomb in the end, so we can swap it for Lucario.
All right, boys, I got to crash your wake. And those trainers in here are all assholes, especially that guy with that Azumarill. But anyway, boys, let's do this.
Okay, Joe, it's Gyarados, which we used in our Heart Gold playthrough, so you should know what to do here. And his Pokemon are slightly stronger than us, but we have faith in you, Joe. Well, I do anyway.
Yeah, and I have
don't
no
know about
faith after
Donald.
Joe brought out a fire type and a water type gym, the stupid gimp.
I forgot I had Houndoom out, Donald, so shut your damn mouth.
Joe, you idiot, you literally had Houndoom following you, so don't give me that shit. Instead, just focus on the battle, and yeah, good, at least you set up a sandstorm.
I can just spam / here again, Donald, so why don't you be more like Obama and have some faith in me? Bringing out that fire type was a calculated strategy on my part, too, you know.
No, I don't know, Joe, because you just got Gabite killed and we are still on his first Pokemon, so I have zero confidence in you, bro.
He's dead now, Donald, but now it's his worst Pokemon Floatzel, so be ready for this one, Joe.
Oh, this idiot has a berry on him. What a cheapskate. And why didn't we use one of these on our team, boys? He's so cute and has an armband going around his neck.
Joe, why would we use this water type when we have Prinplup with us?
Holy hell, this guy is so strong, LMAO. Joe, you gotta use those revives, buddy, and heal some of our team up.
Or just let Bruce Wayne die. Okay, Joe, what is this strategy of yours? Just full kamikaze is what it feels like to me.
Well, he took out Floatzel with Prinplup somehow, Donald, and now it's his final Pokemon, Quagsire Joe, and I don't really have much to say about this one.
Okay, I used a hyper potion, boys, and since we won't take much damage to his water pulse, I am fairly confident we have this in the bag now.
Wow, Bubble Beam is doing so much damage. That's interesting, Obama, isn't it?
All right, I woke up our Prinplup boys, so now I'm going to spam Bubble Beam, and I think we should teach some stat moves too, guys, especially for the Elite Four.
Joe, don't even think about the Elite Four yet. When you are already struggling with the 5th gym badge, you moron.
Yay, I beat him though, Obama, so you should be proud of me for that at least. And now we have to stop those bomb people or something. I can't remember, actually.
Yeah, but I want to see what TM we get from Wake First, boys.
All right, Joe, good stuff. We got the Fen badge, and wow, he gave us TM55, which is Brine, but we just taught that move to Prinplup, so that was pretty useless.
Yeah, and now Barry is here raving about Team Galactic, and what I find funny, boys, is that out of all the gym leaders in Sinnoh, Crasher Wake is the only one to get involved with Team Galactic. The others just don't care.
I agree, Joe, and I love that moment in Pokemon Black and White when all the gym leaders came to End's castle and battled all those sages. That was such a cool moment in the series.
That was one of my favorite moments too, Donald, but anyway, boys, let's end this episode here, and in the next one, we will be chasing Team Galactic and hopefully heading towards Kanalov City and taking on Byron for our 6th gym badge. So thanks for watching, everyone, and please remember to like and subscribe.
Hey, everyone, we're back in Sinnoh because this game is probably our most popular one by far, so we thought we would come back here and take on Byron in this episode, so please remember to like and subscribe.
Donald, did I say you could do the intro? Oh wait, no I didn't, so stop doing that, you fat pig.
Obama, I will do what I want because I am bigger than you, and just because you're sitting on the other side of the couch doesn't mean I can't reach you.
Well, guys, today we are taking on Team Galactic again, it seems, and they have planted a bomb in the Safari Zone, which to me is the perfect situation for SEAL Team 6. This is literal terrorism occurring in Sinnoh now.
Don't worry, Joe, we don't need a team of highly trained soldiers to defeat Team Galactic. We have a 10-year-old boy with a team of Pokemon to save the day here.
Yeah, that bit of Pokemon never made sense to me, boys, but this particular Team Galactic Grunt has to be my favorite because he refuses to battle us and keeps talking to himself and running away, and I always found it quite funny.
I talk to myself too, Obama, but some people say that's the first sign of madness, but I find it relaxing and quite therapeutic.
Yeah, well, you're a demented idiot, so that makes a lot of sense, but anyway, battle this guy now, and he only has 1 Pokemon, too.
Yep, I second that. Obama LMAO, and this guy is 4 levels higher than us, too. What the hell?
Well, our Houndoom has still got the shittiest moves, and I am waiting till we actually learn a fire move like Flamethrower, boys. This is ridiculous.
Well, I beat him, Obama, and look, Cynthia is here too. She must know how strong I am and just came to see what the competition is like and probably beg on her knees for me to go easy on her LMFAO.
No, Joe, she just wants you to be an errand boy and save some Psyduck LMAO because she knows that's all you're good for. Also, boys, I would like to have a discussion with you about something.
All right, Joe, looks like we have podcast time with Donald now, so what's the topic of conversation today, bro?
Well, Obama, it's about the final Pokémon for our team, and if you remember in the last episode, we asked our viewers whether or not we should use Lucario, and basically everyone said a big fat no to that, which makes me happy, because I didn't want to use it anyway.
Wait a fucking minute, Donald, did I just see that right?
Sorry, Obama. What? I'm not sure what you mean.
OMG, Donald. I can't believe you did that. You changed the name of Gab Bite to Fuck You Joe.
You said it, Joe. Looks like I have the last laugh.
Donald, why would you do that, first of all, to our poor Pokemon, and second of all, this was all our viewers' idea. So blame them instead of Joe.
I already don't like them anymore, Obama, but I still blame Joe because he was the moron who took whoever's advice that
Donald,
was to
you
go
piece
to the
of
name
shit, why
raider
can't you
in the
just let
first
go
place.
and admit when you lose something? That was a fair fight and you lost, so go back and change the name to Pansy again on our Gab Bite right now.
Joe, don't interrupt me again, you deranged ghost. I will perform seance on you and banish you to the spirit realm where you belong because what you did was not fair. You had help from our viewers because you are too stupid to come up with any ideas yourself.
Donald, all I did was delegate, which is what good leaders do, but I wouldn't expect you to understand what that means because all you do is tell people to drink bleach.
All right, simmer down, boys, that's enough. Donald, you have made your point, so after this episode, you will go back and change the name of Gab Bite to Pansy again, and apologize to Joe, too.
Oh yeah, I'll say sorry. I am so sorry that Joe is a brain-dead, useless piece of shit who can't come up with any ideas himself, unlike me. And by the way, Joe, that whole bleach situation came from my own mind. I didn't need to ask people what to do in that situation, did I?
Yeah, that's the fucking problem, Donald. Things in your fat head. But anyway, can we please bring it back to Pokémon now? And I hope you haven't changed any other Pokémon either.
Actually, I did change the name of our preen plup too, like I said I would, because Pingu was a boy penguin and ours is a girl.
Oh God, what ridiculous name did you change it to, Donald? It better not be another slur against me or something.
Nope, don't worry, Joe. I named our preen plup Stormy, so I always remember the best night I ever had.
Jesus Christ, Donald, we are absolutely not keeping that name for our Pokemon. You will go back later and change both those names, and in fact, let's ask our viewers to name them for us. Otherwise, this will never end. So, dear viewers, please save my sanity and give us names for our Prinplup and Gabbite that are PG-13 at the most.
Yeah, well, if our viewers take Joe's side again, Obama, I'm changing Gabbite's name back to what it is now, so there. And also, we have been requested a bunch of times to use an Abomasnow as our last Pokemon, which I am absolutely down for because I love that giant cuddly Yeti.
Oh, Donald, something we both agree on. I love Abomasnow too. He's so cute. And also he has a mega evolution as well. But sadly we can't use that in this game, but I am so down for using one too.
Look, boys, Cynthia's grandmother told us to check these ruins out, and they were probably built when Joe was a teenager, LMAO. But anyway, these ruins depict Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie, and either Dialga or Palkia in the middle, I think.
Actually, Obama, it would make more sense if that was Arceus in the middle because he created the universe. And in the Arceus Chronicles anime, he is with the Three Lake Guardians. So I believe that to be Arceus, and not Dialga or Palkia.
All right, Donald, that's a pretty good interpretation of it too, and it does make sense, so I could agree with that. And Joe Cyrus is here now, and he's going to battle us, so be ready for it. He's quite tough.
Don't worry, Obama, I got this. We did some training off screen and got our team all roughly to the same level, so we should be good to go here.
OMG, Joe, you sack of crap, why did you bring a dragon type out with Sneasel?
Well, Garchomp is going to be our strongest member of the team, so I thought if I use him, we will win, and you both didn't tell me what Pokemon to expect either. So how is his death my fault now, Donald?
Joe, you had the chance to switch, but you didn't do that, so it is your fault. Just because it will be our strongest member doesn't mean it can't still die. And in this game, Dragon has only 2 weaknesses, and out of all the Pokemon to battle it against you, choose Sneasel.
Okay, well, I apologize, Donald. You're right. I should have switched. But don't worry, I will still win this battle.
Apology accepted, Joe, and I am also sorry for changing the name of Gabbite, and I promise I won't be petty again, and now we are even anyway. So let's be friends again, okay?
Sure, Donald. Although I am not sure I trust you completely, but anyway, something we forgot to mention was we gave our Gligar a razor fang, but I think it only evolves at night, so maybe in the next episode we can make that happen. And we also taught it Swords Dance too, which is an awesome move.
All right, boys, I taught the HM for Surf to Stormy. Oh, I can't believe I called it that. I mean, I taught Surf to Prinplup. And now we are in Canalave City, where we have the gym battle to do, and a rival battle. Also, boys, since we are here, we could do the Darkrai event. And what do you think about using it on our team?
Well, after catching Obama Snow, we will have a full party Obama, and I have a feeling our viewers wouldn't want us to use Darkrai because it's a legendary, but if some people do, then we could swap it out for Houndoom. So let us know about that. Personally, Darkrai is one of my all-time favorites.
All right, Joe, it's time for a battle with Barry, and I am not opposed to using Darkrai either, by the way, but let's see what everyone else thinks.
Well, I will set up a sandstorm here, Donald, and take down his whole team with our Gab Bite. And then I plan to use Prinplup for beating Byron because the guy has more rock types than steel. And so do all the trainers in the gym.
That's probably the first strategy you've come up with, Joe, that I will get behind, but you better not just use Gab Bite for everything now. I would prefer our whole team to be roughly the same level by the time we reach Cynthia.
Yeah, good plan, Joe. And in the next episode, we will head to Snow Point City, too, and find an Obama Snow, and we can catch Regijagus, too.
Actually, Donald, we can't catch the big boy Reggie because we need Regirock, Regis, and Registeel from Hoenn, and we won't be able to trade on this ROM hack.
Oh, look, boys. Barry has a Heracross, and this reminds me of the one we had in our Heart Gold playthrough, till Donald decided to ditch it for Ho-Oh for some reason.
Joe, obviously you can't remember why I used Ho-Oh, but it was because I felt it didn't get enough screen time in the anime compared to every other legendary. Even Arceus got so much screen time, but then again, he is God, so makes sense.
And once again, Joe brought out the wrong type of Pokemon and got our Houndoom killed by an Aqua Jet. Joe, you seriously got to start reading which Pokemon is on the field instead of blindly attacking like you always do.
Joe, that's twice you've done that now, bro. Seriously, stop it. Obama is right. You need to read which Pokemon is out and deal with it as needed. Or you just forget what type matchup is strong against what. So that would make sense to me.
I just want this battle to end, boys, but look, I used Swords Dance and took out Floatzel with it. I love Swords Dance so much.
Yeah, but now Bruce Wayne is going to die too. Joe, so you can take out Torterra with Crobat since it has Air Cutter. And by the way, guys, when will Crobat learn some decent moves, seriously? I think we should go on a TM hunt off screen and buy some too and teach Sludge Bomb or something to it.
Yeah, we seriously need better moves, Donald, I agree, but we can do that later. Now we should take on Byron, and I always found him to be one of the easier gym battles in Sinnoh, and Fantina, I think, is considered one of the most difficult.
Hey, after this first battle, guys, I think our Prinplup will finally evolve into an Empoleon, and I'm so excited for that. Although, have you seen its shiny form? It's so shit, I wish they made it all black or something.
Wow, Joe, you one-shot that Steelix Elmao. This gym is basically full of them, and when Prinplup evolves now, we will be even stronger.
Joe, don't bother teaching Aqua Jet, since our special attack is higher than our attack, and anyway, we have Surf and Bubble Beam, so those moves will lead us to victory here.
All right, I cut all the trainer battles out because they were so easy and nothing interesting happened. Plus, I am editing tonight, boys, apparently, and I take ages, so let's just take on Byron now.
Yeah, so Joe, just spam surf this gym will be so easy for us.
I almost wanted to use Byron's last Pokemon, Bastiodon, on our team, guys. It's such a unique and cool-looking Pokemon. Maybe in our next playthrough, we should use more fossil Pokemon.
Yeah, but all it does here, Obama is set up Iron Defense, so Surf will still take it out really easily. But the best thing about this gym is we will get the TM for Flash Cannon, which we can teach to Empoleon.
Awesome, boys. We got our 6th gym badge, and now we only have 2 left. I hope our Houndoom will learn Flamethrower by the time we reach Snow Point City, though.
All right, well, everyone, I say we end this episode here, so thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe and check out the playlists below if you would like to see our other content. And we are working on the next Super Mario Galaxy video too, but it's taking a while as editing those takes much longer than Pokemon does, so please be patient with us. Hey everyone, we are back in Sinnoh and starting right off the bat in the Pokemart because we are about to get the member card from this green guy.
That's right, everyone, and we are probably going to be playing Platinum for the next few episodes, mainly because we are so close to finishing the game now. So we thought you would all enjoy us playing more of this wonderful game. And also, I am quite angry with one of our viewers, too, so this is the perfect chance for me to rip into them.
Yeah, but before that, Donald, in the last episode, we got so many suggestions for new names for our Gab Bite and Empoleon, and we just want to thank you for them all, but we have decided to pick two we like the most.
Yeah, this was a unanimous decision between us three as well, so we hope you like the new suggestions, and the first Pokemon we are renaming is Gabbite, and his new name will now forever be F-22, after the best jet plane ever. And basically we need some sort of military aspect to this, and it will suit Garchomp perfectly.
Yeah, we really like the name F-22 since Garchomp looks like a jet plane. And the next name we chose is one similar to what Empoleon was originally called. So we have decided with Pinga. Pinga was Pinga's little sister if you guys ever watched that show. So thanks to it PFT for that suggestion. And thanks to it Yoshi Gaming 5632 for the F-22 suggestion.
Okay, but now I am really pissed off with @CookieCow3900 for saying the nicknames we gave our Pokemon are, and I quote, very bad. So how are we feeling about this?
Well, Donald, I still have some nuclear codes lying around my office, and hopefully the FBI didn't confiscate yours when they raided your homes, and as Joe is currently still president, we have 3 sets of nuclear codes in total.
Obama, are you suggesting what I think you are?
You know, I would like to think we have all matured since our younger days, and I don't think nuking our viewers is considered very mature.
Hey, I was only kidding, Joe. You know I love all our viewers.
Yeah, and I wouldn't take that comment as an insult from someone who calls themselves Cookie Cow. But anyway, we love you, Cookie Cow, and also, please share some cookies with me if you have any.
Okay, we also asked you all in the last episode if you wanted to see us use Darkrai. And the issue is we need the national dex to use it. And by that point, everything in the game would be finished story-wise. So we sadly won't be able to use it.
Yeah, however, we can get the Azure Flute, so if you all don't mind us using God on our team, then we can do that, and if you all say no, then I may ignore you all because I love Arceus, and he reminds me of myself.
Donald, if you finish that sentence by saying Arceus reminds you of yourself, then you can fuck off, and we won't use it.
You fuck off, Joe. At least I had an idea from my own mind and acted upon it. Meanwhile, by the time your mind has come up with a thought, you've already forgotten it when it reaches your mouth.
LMFAO, Donald. That was pretty funny, but anyway, boys, we need to head to the library now and listen to Professor Rowan's pointless lecture on Pokemon evolution, but we get a cool new animation of our Pokemon walking around, checking out books again.
What a nerd our Empoleon likes books, LMAO. He would so get bullied by me if this was high school.
Joe, if you ever bully our Empoleon, I will drop kick you into the sun. Don't you dare ever bully our Pinga. And by the way, you also wanted to choose it as our starter too, so shut your fucking mouth.
All right, sorry, Donald. I was just a bit salty because of what you did in the last episode, but it is cute how our Empoleon just walks off whilst we are all sitting here. It makes the game feel way more realistic and provides more atmosphere, too.
Oh, check it, Joe. Another bomb has gone off. Time for SEAL Team 6.
Oh, holy shit, Obama. I have them and the SAS on speed dial, so I will send them anywhere you want.
What doesn't make sense to me is how did we hear any of those bombs go off when we are so far away from any of the lakes? Lake Verity is the closest to us, but it's still quite far, and Lake Valor is the furthest away, being on the other side of Sinnoh.
Well, in the anime, Ash was there at the lake, so he saw it all happen, but you're right, Donald, this makes no sense. But anyway, Joe, you need to head to Lake Valor and see what's going on over there.
Sure thing, Obama. But boys, I am still very upset about not being able to catch Darkrai for our team. I really like it. Donald is there anyway. You might be able to get it for us. Why don't you talk to your BFF, Vladimir Putin, and see if he can hack the game for us and give us a Darkrai?
I can do it myself, Joe, but we shall see how much time I have because I have more papers to burn before the FBI finds them, LMFAO. But Joe, in this episode, we will be able to catch a Snover, so that will make you happy.
Oh, hell yeah, Donald, and remember the name we both came up with together for it last night.
You two better not be naming it with what I think it will be, because that's just not funny at all.
Obama, it will be hilarious, but before that, Joe, we have an admin battle again. And this time it's with this Cyrus wannabe admin who calls himself Commander Mars.
Oh, I am so ready for this battle, Donald, don't worry, but before we reach Candace, I think we should do some training in the snow routes up north and get everyone to at least level 40-ish. What do you two both think?
Obama, I can just see Joe being a moron and bringing out our gab bite when he battles Candace, causing us to lose the battle.
I was thinking the same thing too, Donald, but didn't want to say anything in case he didn't do that. But you went and said it now, so Joe, don't be an idiot and use gab bite in that gym, please.
You two have zero faith in me, and it does hurt my feelings, you know. And since I'm so old now, I have a weak heart, so you have to be careful with what you say around me now.
You think we give a shit, Joe? In the last episode, you got 2 of our Pokemon killed because you messed the type matchings up, so my concern is them more than you.
Yeah, Donald is right, Joe. A trainer should always put their Pokemon before themselves, and we put them before you too, LML.
Guys, we could have used a Bronzong on our team too. I think it's a really underused Pokemon, and the shiny form in the all-green color is super sleek. I really like it.
Yeah, but if we get Darkrai, we won't need it, Donald, since I'm pretty sure it can learn Psychic. Which is the only reason why I would use Bronzong, because other than that, it looks so shit. Elmao.
Joe, you look worse than it does, and Bronzong is not bad at all. I really like it and think it's a very unique Pokemon.
Talking of unique Pokemon, boys, some of our viewers suggested we use a Gal-Aid, which I am completely down for using, but could someone let us know how to get one and where to find a Ralts and Dawnstone?
Donald, instead of asking them, why don't you Google it, you lazy pig? It would be so much quicker, too.
Well, Obama, if our viewers want us to use it, then they can tell me how to find it because I haven't got time for that shit.
That's not nice, Donald. I am president and very busy, but I still have time to call all the youngsters on Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver and see if they miss me.
First of all, Joe, I thought that save file got corrupted, and second of all, I am impressed. It took you almost 7 minutes this episode to say anything creepy. So I guess we could say you're making progress.
It's called prioritizing Obama, and now look, boys, we have 2 double battles to do, and I hate this part of the game.
Yeah, we cut to the Commander Mars battle because those double battles took so long, but Joe, you should be okay with this battle, I hope, anyway.
All these commanders have basically the same team, but then they have their signature Pokemon being Purr Ugly, Toxicroak, and Skuntank.
Yeah, but they are basic Pokemon, Donald, and nothing too threatening for us except maybe Joe Elmao.
All right, that battle wasn't that fun to comment on, but anyway, well done for beating her, Joe, and now we can make our way to Snowpoint City and catch a Snover.
Snover is so cute, boys. I love him so much. He reminds me of a character from Totoro or something like that.
I know what you're going to name it as well, you two, and I do not approve of it. I also saw someone's comment yesterday, too.
Hey, come on, Obama, it's the perfect name, and it just fits so well, Elmao, and it isn't like a mean name that we would give Joe.
Yeah, if any of you haven't caught on with what we are talking about, then basically, we are naming our Snover Obama Snow Elmao.
Yeah, it's like whoever came up with this name knew this moment would happen one day, Obama, and the day has finally arrived, so I hope that person is very happy with themselves. LMFAO.
All right, guys, I made it through probably the worst route in Sinnoh. I hate the snow so much. But we made it to Snowpoint City, and I'm going to head straight for the gym now, too.
Yeah, with our Houndoom, I think this should be easy. And we also taught it Rock Smash as well to get some fighting types in there as well as fire. But we still haven't learnt Flamethrower, which is so annoying.
Hey, do you guys think that the gyms all have to be done in a set order, or can it be done in any order depending on where you are?
Well, Obama, I think in the anime you can take on any gym you want, but in the games they make it so that you have to follow the set order in which they made it.
That's true until Scarlet and Violet Donald, but we already talked about that trash. And anyway, I think I have this gym puzzle down. And by the way, this gym puzzle is one of my favorites too.
Well, she has a team of 4, Joe, so let's see what you do here, buddy.
I am quite confident in our team. Donald and her team hasn't really given me trouble before, so I will conquer.
Oh, it's Sneasel again. Joe, don't mess this up like you did last time, and I think I'm right in saying Candace has the most amount of Pokemon among all the gym leaders in Sinnoh, doesn't she, boys?
Yeah, I think you're right, Obama and Joe. We are so gonna die here. This is a battle of 2 fast Pokemon, but I think Sneasel is faster than us, LMO.
Donald, I just beat Sneasel, see you idiot. Your lack of faith in me is disturbing, and by the way, her next Pokemon Frostlass is one I completely forgot to ask you both if we could use, but it's too late now, I think.
Actually, Joe, I would have said yes, but we have Obama's now, which is just as good, but maybe if we play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond one day, we could use Frostlass. And talking of new games after this, we have had a bunch of requests to play Pokemon X, so that's probably what we will do.
Obama, I told you Joe would be a massive idiot and bring out Gabbite in this gym, and now look, he's dead and won't get any experience, and we will lose, Joe, you moronic piece of crap.
Yep, and there goes Bruce Wayne too. Joe, why are you doing this seriously? Do you purposely act like an idiot, or is this just your nature?
Look, guys, I thought Gabbite can jump in the battle to get some experience, and then I planned to switch it out, and also the same with Gligar too, and he still hasn't evolved. So I wanted to try get him to do that, but instead she took them both out.
Joe, once again you brought out Pokemon we have that are super weak to our opponents. So of course they would get taken out, you donkey. Seriously, I'm going to have a brain aneurysm by the end of this series with you.
Oh no, please don't have one of those, Donald. I promise not to do it again. And look, I just beat Candace anyway. I forgot we had flash cannon on Empoleon, which would have made our life so much easier.
Oh wait, I actually forgot we had that move too, LMAO, but anyway, well done, Joe. We only need one more badge before we can take on the Pokemon League. So what do you both say, we end this episode here, boys?
Yeah, good idea, Obama and I have so much to edit today, but anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And in the next episode, we will head to Veilstone City and take on Team Galactic and do all the Spear Pillar stuff. So please remember to like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member of the channel too. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Platinum. Today we aim to reach Spear Pillar and hopefully the Distortion World too. So we hope you enjoy the video, and please remember
Donald, will
to
you
like
stop
and subscribe
doing the
too.
intros? That's my thing, you selfish piece of shit.
That is Obama's thing, Donald. He's the leader of us, remember? But anyway, yeah, welcome everyone, and we have some announcements. First off, we evolved our Snover to Obama Snow off screen since we did some training with it yesterday. And also we have decided that Sundays will probably be our rest day with uploads since I need my naps.
That's not why we are taking Sundays off, Joe, but we felt we could use Sundays to focus on more recordings. So we have more time in the week for editing, so we hope you all don't mind that, but that's basically the major announcements. And also we've decided to get rid of Gligar because that dumb bat just won't evolve. And we have decided to use Galade instead since it's way more OP.
Yeah, we had some lovely viewers comment in our last video, which you should all go check out, by the way. But a viewer told us where to find a Ralts or Curlia, as well as a Dawnstone. So in this episode, we will try catch one and evolve it to Galade and take on Team Galactic with it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I used one, but I am really looking forward to the last member to join our team boys before we take on Volkner.
Oh yeah, and in the last episode we asked you guys, and by we, I mean Donald, asked everyone if he could use Arceus, and that was a resounding no, so Donald, sorry buddy, but you can't use God on our team.
We will see about that, Joe, because it's my game, not theirs. So there, and I am just better than everyone, so I deserve to use Arceus.
Actually, Donald, you don't deserve to, but anyway, boys, we are currently storming Team Galactic's headquarters, and at the top, Joe, there will be two quite tough battles, so I hope you're ready for them.
I definitely am, Obama, and I just found the galactic key, which we will need to enter Cyrus's room. I know my way around this place like I do the White House bedrooms, LMAO.
Joe, I can see you using the IGN guide again on YouTube, you fucking moron. You could just ask me or Donald too, you know, since we know our way around here too.
Let him use it, Obama, otherwise we will be here forever. And I hate this place, so I want to get through it as fast as possible, especially with Joe playing.
Oh look, Obama, Cyrus is giving a speech like how Donald used to during the campaign's LMAO, spreading corrupt and brainwashing messages to people.
Yeah, but only if Giratina would come out of his portal and take Donald with him to the Distortion World, Joe.
Okay, that's just mean, Obama. Why would you say something like that to me? I would be all alone in there and have nothing to do.
Well, Donald, you seem to think the planet revolves around you. So if you went to the Distortion World, you could literally have your own universe and be friends with Giratina, although I would feel sorry for him.
No, Obama, I would actually ask Arceus to create my own universe and have everyone in it obey me and build statues of me and paintings and museums which have all my personal items in it, so people can go and imagine they are in my presence.
Well then, they should also have a prison of all the felonies you have too, since those are also considered personal Donald LMFAO.
Joe, you can't fucking talk because the Museum of Joe Biden would be full of your favorite youngsters.
Can we get back to the game, boys, because Joe is about to take on Cyrus again, and this battle could be quite difficult if not played out correctly, Joe.
Well, our Obamas now will slay here Obama, and plus it can set up a hailstorm against his Pokemon, so I will clutch this.
What's funny is Cyrus only has 3 Pokemon here, but when we battle him again in the Distortion World, he suddenly has more. So where does he get the others from?
He probably steals them off someone, Donald, I don't know, but our Obama Snow really needs better moves, boys. Woodhammer is a shit move that does more damage to us than the opponent, so what's the point of that?
Well, Joe, you're using it against the wrong Pokemon to begin with. It would be really useful against, say, Cynthius Melodic, but I agree, he does need better moves. We need
And
Ice
he just
Beam
fucking
on him
died,
ASAP.
Obama. So yeah, Obama Snow is a piece of shit right now, boys. I swear his defense is just basically 0.
His special attack is super high though, Donald, but yeah, it did feel that he didn't last very long.
I bet that's what Jill says about you every night, Joe LMFAO, but anyway, you are doing quite bad in this battle, if I do say.
Yeah, but Cyrus's Crobat is not as good as ours.
Obama, you are only saying that because our one is shiny, and more so because you decided to name it after yourself, so that's just a biased opinion.
Well, Donald, that's something you should know a lot about. But anyway, there goes our Houndoom, and I just want to say that Houndoom has basically become our HM slave at this point, since we can't think of another fire type to get in the game, and it can learn a lot of HM moves too. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and I accidentally taught Bruce Wayne Sludge Bomb instead of Crobat Boys.
Joe, I was literally about to ask why you did that, you idiot. Crobat has basically no good moves, and it's almost level 50, and the only good poison move we finally get for it, and you go teach that to a Pokemon we are getting rid of.
Donald, there are 2 damn bats in our party, and they're both the same color. So I got confused and taught Sludge Bomb to Gligar by mistake. It was an accident, Donald, sorry.
Joe, an accident is forgetting to hold the door open for someone. But what you did may basically cost us the rest of the game now, because Crobat was going to be our saving grace. And now it's all ruined thanks to you. We may as well catch a Bidoof and replace it with Crobat because of how messed up you made everything now.
OMG, Joe, you got so lucky there. Cyrus's Crobat took our one out, and we got so lucky it was still hit by the hail.
I was going to flip out there, Joe, for a second if that battle had carried on with my Crobat dying from that basic bitch, one holy hell, but Donald is right, you got so lucky.
Well, our Obamas now actually saved me there from getting ripped into by you two. So whoever suggested Obamas, now I love you so much, and you will be awarded the highest honor a president can give.
And we just got the Master Ball too, Joe. So who should we use it on, boys? It's a 100% catch, so we could use it on anything.
Well, Obama, I want to use it on Arceus, but you and Joe and all of our viewers will be against that for some reason, which I don't understand why. But if not Arceus, then I couldn't care less on what we use it on.
Yeah, Donald, we are absolutely not letting you use it on Arceus, but I was thinking we could use it on our new Gal-Aid boys, since there is basically nothing left to catch in this game after Giratina.
Wow, Ice Shard, just one shot, that Golbat, nice Joe. And by the way, there are actually quite a few legendaries we could use the Master Ball on, and I'm not letting you waste it on a Kirlia or Ralts. That's just so stupid, Joe.
Hey, I forgot in this game we can also catch Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres too. Boys, so we could use it on one of them, if not Arceus.
Donald, unless you have Dementia 2 and have forgotten how to count, then you'd remember there is 3 of those legendary birds, and it's literally in their names, and we only have one Master Ball.
That's why I said we use it on one of them. Obama, you moron.
I think using it on any of them is pointless, Donald, because we could just teach look to Crobat, and then they won't be able to escape, so we could spam Ultra Balls at that point. And I would prefer using it on Cresselia or Heatran.
Guys want to know something story-breaking about this whole part of the game?
Joe, literally no one cares about what you have to say.
Well, I bet some of our viewers will, so I will tell you both anyway. In this part of the game, if Commander Saturn didn't let us release the 3 Lake Guardians, then they would have succeeded in their plan, because those 3 help us beat Cyrus.
Actually, Joe, that's not true, because Giratina would have still kidnapped Cyrus, and anyway, when we beat him in the Distortion World, he just walks off somewhere never to be seen again, so I think they did actually win. Well, Cyrus did anyway.
Check it, boys, I found the Ralts we need, and it will evolve in 1 level too, so here goes the Master Ball, El Mao.
OMG, Joe, you fossilized caveman, why would you do that?
Joe, you dumbass, why would you waste the Master Ball on a damn Ralts when we could have used it on Giratina, you fucking shithead?
And what the hell are you naming it?
If you both calm down for like 10 seconds, I will explain. I caught it in the Master Ball to save us arguing later for 3 hours about which Pokemon to use it on, so I thought we should just use it now. And secondly, I nicknamed our Ralts Stickman, because Gal-Aid reminds me of a stickman.
Well, Joe, you can go train it up now and evolve it too, because I am so pissed off. First you say no to using it on Arceus, and then you go pull this shit.
Yeah, Joe, you are so stupid. Seriously, I'm losing brain cells every minute I'm around you now. They just die as soon as I see you at this point.
He does this to make us upset, Obama. There is no other reason, because there is no way anyone on Earth is this brain dead.
Well, look, boys, I got it to a Gal-Aid now, so you two can either keep sulking or play the game with me.
Whatever, Joe, and we just made a cut here for the sake of time, but nothing really exciting happened on our way up to Spear Pillar, and I am editing tonight too, and have to get this video up today, so I don't want you two complaining.
God, he's so lazy, isn't he, Joe LML? But that's fine, Obama. And anyway, this is our last battle with these 2 bitches with Barry. So let's destroy them, Obama. I am glad you're playing this bit, and not Joe either, Elmo.
Hey, one of those bronzers set up a reflect, but I'm not sure if that protects both of them or just one of them. Do you two know?
I'm pretty sure that reflect would protect both of them, Obama. So now this has made the battle more challenging, and I'm glad I'm not fighting them. I'm so scared now.
Yeah, see how crap Houndoom is, boys? It still hasn't got Flamethrower, which would have been so useful in this battle against these two.
I think Barry will be coming in clutch here. Obama helping you out because he did that with me, I remember. This battle was really annoying when I first played Pokemon Platinum.
Oh, and here comes Skuntank now too, Obama. This thing is literally built like a tank. It just doesn't die. But that makes me want to ask, what has been your most challenging battle in Pokemon you've come across, boys?
Well, I would say Cynthia Joe, but you seem to think she's a walk in the park because you're deluded.
I would probably have to agree with Donald and say Cynthia, but if we are talking about Pokemon only, then Ultra Necrozma and Ultra Sun and Moon was pretty hellish to deal with if you didn't expect it and weren't prepared.
Oh, that thing was the devil's spawn, Obama. It was broken as hell, but I bet people stopped complaining at that point saying that Pokemon isn't difficult anymore. LML.
What about Volo from Legends Arceus? He was hell to deal with too.
Joe, don't talk to me about Arceus anymore, especially whilst we are in Spear Pillar, because I'm still pissed none of you will let me use him.
Yep, and that's still not going to change Donald Elmau, but boys, this battle is so dead. We seriously should have trained a bit more for it. I am literally being carried by Barry. And if this was Joe, I would bully him, but this is just embarrassing now.
And Abomasnow died again. It hasn't really done much for us, except that moment its hail helped us beat Cyrus.
We should ask our viewers if they remember any battles in the time they've played Pokemon that's given them a really difficult time, like this one is giving Obama right now, LMFAO.
Donald, this battle isn't giving me a difficult time, it's just so long and dead, but I like your idea about asking our viewers. I am sure lots will say Cynthia or Red.
Hey, those two have nothing on me. Wait till I battle our viewers, boys, then they will see who is the most difficult trainer in the world. It will be President Joe Biden.
Yeah, sorry, Joe, there is no way that's happening because when they beat you and you start crying, Donald and I will have to deal with the aftermath, and we haven't got the time for that shit. And also, we can't be bothered.
Yep, I second that, Obama. Joe, you can go battle your youngsters again so we don't have to deal with you.
Well, whilst Cyrus is summoning Pokemon gods, how about we end this episode here, boys?
Well, I still want to see Giratina eat Cyrus Obama, so can we wait a bit?
Joe, Giratina isn't going to eat Cyrus, first of all, and second of all, I have to edit the damn video today, and the more you keep talking, the more I have to hear your voice in Premiere, and I'm not looking forward to that.
I just want to say before we end the episode that Cyrus's little shuffle back when Giratina came out, his portal was super cute, and you guys should go back and watch what I mean.
And there goes Cyrus, boys. So thanks for watching, and in the next episode, we will take on Giratina in the Distortion World, and then make our way to Sunny Shore City and fight Volkner. So please remember to like and subscribe, everyone.
Alrighty, everyone, and welcome to the Distortion World, probably one of our favorite places in Sinnoh. So today we aim to catch Giratina and battle Volkner, so please remember to like the video and subscribe.
Yep, that's right, Obama. We aim to catch Satan as he is basically known. And also, lots of you in our last video wanted us to catch Arceus. But the issue is we need the national dex for that as well. So we will probably battle him for fun after we have beaten the main story.
Yeah, we hope you guys don't mind that, but do you two think we should swap one of our Pokemon out for Giratina? I mean, we did kind of do the same in our Heart Gold playthrough and used Ho-Oh, so we could do the same here too.
I don't care for Giratina Joe, but let's ask our viewers and see what they think we could replace him with if they want. But we could also catch Dialga and Palkia after as well. Remember.
Alright, Joe, here, you gotta push these strength boulders down into the holes, and the Lake Guardians will guide you on how to do that too. But in case you fuck it up, we will be here to yell at you.
Yeah, my guide said the same thing as you did, Obama, and it won't yell at me if I make a mistake, so I'd prefer you to shut your mouth and let me follow this book instead.
We have been playing together for quite a while, Joe, but we still don't have confidence in you yet, but maybe after a few more series, we will LMAO.
Whatever, Donald and guys, can we talk about how amazing the music is in here? It's like a combination of creepy and so cool at the same time, and it makes my little Biden very excited.
OMG, Joe, we don't want to hear about your little Biden. So shut the fuck up about that. But I agree, the music is really cool in here for sure.
Donald, we live in a free land where I can say and do what I want, so you shut it.
Joe, just because you can say and do what you want doesn't mean that you should say and do what you want now. Hurry up with these strength boulders. You're taking way too long, bro.
Obama, I always forget this place is like a maze, and it feels like I've snorted 10 bags of that cocaine every time I'm in here with all these weird angles and upside-down waterfalls and shit. It's really tripping me out.
Well, here's the upside down waterfall. Joe and I always thought we needed the TM for waterfall at this point in the game, but turns out we never did, but it's a really cool part of the distortion world.
Hey, do you guys remember the distortion world in the anime? It was way better designed than this place. It had weird upside-down houses and buildings and low gravity, and I wish they had styled this place to be a bit better looking.
They should have consulted Joe when designing this place Obama, with all the crack he takes and hallucinations he probably has. He should have been part of their focus
Donald,
group,
I haven't done
LMAO.
acid yet, so I haven't had any hallucinations which I know of or remember, to be honest. Maybe us three should take a trip to Amsterdam, though. That would be so fun.
How about you focus on getting this last strength boulder in the hole, Joe, because we have the final battle with Cyrus coming up now, too. So you should be thinking about that instead of when you last got high, you dumbass.
I don't even know why we had to do all this strength shit anyway. It doesn't make sense.
Joe, stop bitching. It's just part of the game. So get ready for your battle now, and please tell us you have a strategy.
My strats are 10,000 IQ, Donald, don't worry, and we can use this battle as a warm-up one for Volkner anyway.
Oh yeah, boys, we had some viewers comment on our last video saying we should get heart scales and then go to the Move Learner in Pastoria City so we can learn some new moves for our Pokemon.
All right, Joe, let's see these 10,000 IQ strats of yours. And I also saw those comments, Obama, from some very helpful viewers of ours. So thank you for all the helpful comments. And I already went and got billions of heart scales so we can learn some new moves.
Oh wow, Donald, I'm actually impressed you weren't being lazy for once. And you did something
Hold on there,
helpful for
Obama.
us.
Donald, you fucking made me do all of that work last night because you said you would take me out for ice cream if I did. And
Joe,
I
be
almost
quiet.
forgot about it until you went and brought it up now.
Oh, so Donald made you do all the work again, did he, Joe?
That's right, Obama, and he's taking all the credit for it now. And on a side note, we are getting destroyed here, boys.
Cyrus seriously likes to spam full restores in this battle, Joe. So I say we do the same as him if he wants to play cheap.
Oh, I am really good at playing dirty, Obama, so you could leave the rest of this battle to me if you like, and Joe can take on Volkner since he's battled all the other gym leaders up to now.
How the hell is his Houndoom just tanking hits and our Empoleon is getting outsped by it too? This guy is using hacks, I swear.
Joe, I think with one more surf you'll be able to take Houndoom down quite easily, but I am really wondering how Abomasnow is just dying so much. His health is so bad, Jesus Christ.
Well, at least that's Houndoom down and out Obama. But he's sending Gyarados out now, and our Abomasnow's grass moves are doing nothing to him.
I was thinking, boys, we could have got the heart scales before all this because we could have taught Leaf Blade to our Gallade, which would have been so helpful, and Swords Dance as well.
What the hell, he switched his Pokemon out again, guys. This is getting so annoying now. He has Haunch Crow out, which will kill Obama Snow now, and we have no electric moves to deal with this.
Yeah, we are so gonna die again to this Haunch Crow, Joe, so where are these strats of yours then?
Okay, wow, he just one-shot us with Drill Peck, but don't worry, Obama, I will send you out to sort this goon out.
Wow, this is the second time now that Abomasnow's Hail has taken out a Pokemon, Joe. You are getting so lucky. And by the way, we absolutely need to teach Blizzard to it because it will be 100% accurate with the Hailstorm. So that will help us a lot with Cynthia's Garchomp.
Okay, but this Weavile just took me out with one Ice Punch, boys. Cyrus's team is super strong.
Yeah, but we have Flash Cannon Obama, so it will take this Weevil out since it's weak to steel, and then I expect that stupid Gyarados to be sent out next, and it's almost dead anyway, so we have this battle in the bag.
He has only 2 Pokemon left, Joe, including this one, so let's see what you do here. And by the way, did you guys see the trailer for the new Scarlet and Violet DLC? What did you guys think?
One sec, Donald. Joe, you sent out Empoleon who's gonna die if Gyarados uses Earthquake on us, just FYI, and I like the trailers, Donald. I especially like the fact that we can catch all the starter Pokemon, and that seems to be making lots of people happy too.
Yeah, I just revived Empoleon Obama and made a quick cut here because I was literally getting stalled out on Gyarados, and we didn't have time for that shit. But once again, Abomasnow's Hail basically saved us here. I never knew how useful that Yeti would be.
Nice job there, Joe, and please comment down below and tell us what you think of the new DLC, if you guys are excited for them or what you'd maybe like to see. For me, I wish they would implement a flying mechanic like how we could fly on Latios and Latias in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Wow, Cyrus's Crobat is so much stronger than ours, boys, LMAO, so... Joe, you're gonna need to pop some more Hyper Potions in a minute, and that reminds me, we should teach Confuse Ray to our one as well.
At the rate these opponents keep switching out Pokemon Obama, we should teach Mean Look to Crobat too, so this crap stops happening.
All right, one more flash cannon should end this shit, boys. And then we can catch Satan, and I bought like 80 Ultra Balls with us, so hopefully that will be enough to get it.
All right, good job there, Joe. We beat him for the last time, and then he just runs off, and Cynthia doesn't even try to stop him. And on top of that, why doesn't she battle him? As champion, she should be dealing with this kind of shit, not 10-year-olds.
That's right, Obama, the 10-year-olds should just hang out with me. But anyway, look, I am going to fight Giratina now, and he's only level 40, which is weird. He should be at least level 70.
Joe, you got to take into account the player being around level 40 at this point in the game, so it makes sense that Giratina would also be level 40. And most people, especially simps like you, would use it in the Elite Four. And Giratina is already super strong, so it would be a bit broken if they gave us a level 70 Pokemon before the Elite Four.
First of all, Donald Giratina is level 47, not 40, and you can't call Joe a simp when you're an Arceus simp and wanting to use him from the get-go.
And boom, caught it. Boys, let's go. And I don't really want to use it right now anyway, but maybe before we get to Victory Road, if our viewers want us to use it, then I can take it out of the PC there.
Giratina's Pokedex entry said it was banished for its violence and made to watch the old world from the distortion world. So I guess it must have had a fight with Arceus at one point.
Yeah, but in the anime, Giratina is really sweet and is needed to balance the world, but in the games, they seem to make him evil for some reason when he's not really. But he is definitely my favorite out of Dialga, Palkia, and himself. Please leave a comment and let us know which of the three is your favorite.
Okay, everyone in between meeting Professor Rowan and making our way to Sunny Shore City, we took our viewers' advice and taught our Pokemon a bunch of new moves using the heart scales, and also got the TM for Flamethrower for our Houndoom, as well as some other moves. So once again,
How
thanks for
many
the
times can
info
you
to
say the
help us
word
get better moves.
In one sentence, Joe LMFAO. But anyway, welcome to Sunny Shore City, boys, and this has to be one of my most favorite places in Sinnoh. It's just got such a nice, happy vibe, but that's all ruined because of Volkner's depressing attitude.
Yeah, his attitude is super negative, and I don't like all the bad energy he's sending our way, boys. My therapist told me to avoid people like that.
Joe, when did you start seeing a therapist again? And you got to go to the lighthouse too, by the way, because that's where Volkner is, so we have to get him back to the gym.
Ever since I realized I would be making videos with Donald for a lot longer than I'd originally thought is when I started booking more appointments with my therapist, Obama. Gotta look after your mental health, you know.
Well, Joe, I just find that rude, since everyone I have been around says I am like a ray of sunshine and just the best person to be around, so you should cancel your future appointments.
No, Joe, ignore him and keep going. And also those binoculars in Kanto used to show us where legendary Pokemon used to be, if I remember correctly.
Well, these ones show us the Pokemon League Obama. And if any of our viewers have any suggestions of anything else we should do after we beat them, then please leave a comment. We plan to go to the resort area and try catch the legendaries this time, as well as possibly do the Heat Ran post-game, but that isn't very interesting.
It would be cool if we could go back to the distortion world and battle Cyrus again or something. Boys, this game's post-game has nothing on Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
All right, Joe, this is the final gym and apparently the most difficult, but I think with our ground types, you should be fine here. Plus, we use some PP ups on our moves to make them last longer to help Joe out. No pun intended either, LMAO.
Hey, Obama, I can last a really long time, so shut your mouth, especially with these PP ups, LMAO. These jokes write themselves, but anyway, we have a Pachirisu here first, and I used one of these on my first playthrough.
How the hell did that Pachirisu survive an earthquake and a woodhammer from a Bulmasnow? Seriously. No wonder it's a world champion Pokemon.
Okay, Joe, those other trainers were easy to deal with, so now it's time for the battle with Volkner. So what's your plan here, buddy?
Well, Donald, I am leading off with a Bulmasnow since it has Earthquake, and we shall see where it goes from there. TBH, I shall play this one by the ear.
Okay, but just don't lose him. We have noticed his first Pokemon uses a lot of Thunder Waves, so we bought some Paralyze Heals and Hyper Potions to help you out.
On that topic, Donald, I noticed you have some items which we normally wouldn't be able to get at this point, so would you mind telling us how you did that?
Well, see, Obama Putin came over to my place the other day and said he wanted to have a go and battle some Pokemon trainers, and then he started speaking in Russian, and then like magic, he just disappeared, and I had some items lying around when I checked the game.
Maybe I should get a prison cell for the both of you seriously, but anyway, boys, this Joltion is already pissing me off with its Paralyze, and we are so much slower than it too.
Yeah, and this thing is also surviving earthquakes like they're nothing, so What's going with that? First Pachirisu, and now this thing. I bet all the Pokemon in here have been drugged to hell.
Joe, my advice to you is, if Abomasnow dies, then use F22, since he has Dig, and with that we can also avoid taking damage. And you can also set up a Sandstorm as well to get small chunks of damage on Volkner's team, and it will remove the hail too.
Oh, what an amazing strat, Donald. That's what I call a 9,000 IQ strat, but not quite one of my 10,000 IQ ones.
Yeah, sorry, Joe, but there's no way I am dropping 1,000 IQ points with you. That's just not possible, bro. And he's sending out his Luxray 2 boys, and I love its shiny form. The gold color on it is so classy, and I would so have one if Pokemon were real.
Joe, I think you owe Donald an apology because his strat is clutching us in this gym, and I don't even want to know what your idea was, but Electivire is out now, and this was one of the Pokemon we really wanted to use, but because you can't trade, we sadly couldn't use it.
What an idiot. Electivire used Quick Attack twice in a row, and we got 2 digs in and 1. If he had used something else like Giga Impact, we probably would have lost Gab Bite and would have struggled a bit.
Yay, congrats, boys. We got all 8 gym badges of Sinnoh, and next we can head to the Indigo Plateau.
Joe, you idiot, that's in Johto and Kanto. In Sinnoh, it's just called the Pokemon League, and we still need the HM for Waterfall anyway before that. And I think we should use a HM Slave for that move, since Empoleon is the only other Pokemon who we could teach it to.
All right, well, I say we end this episode here, boys, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I swear I will get that damn Arceus by the end of this series, otherwise I will change Melania's name to Jinx. But anyway, please remember to like and subscribe, and have a lovely week.
Hey, everyone, and welcome to Platinum again. And in this episode, we aim to take on the entirety of the Elite Four and Cynthia 2, depending on time, but we did some training off-screen as well and got our entire team to around the mid-level 50s. So we hope you enjoy the video, and please remember to like and subscribe for more.
Wugwan peeps, and that's right, Joe. We are making our way through Victory Road, and we'll probably end up cutting most of this place out, since this episode will be full of Pokemon battles against our rival. And as Joe mentioned, the Elite Four.
Yep, and we decided to not use any legendaries when we take on the Elite Four, as we have become quite attached to our team. And this is also what some of you suggested in our last video too. And to be honest, our team is pretty strong anyway, and our only difficulty will be with Cynthia.
Yeah, and as you can see, we finally got Garchomp to evolve, which was the last Pokemon for us to get to its strongest point. And it will really make dealing with Barry here and the Elite Four much easier to deal with. But I am really nervous about Cynthia, boys.
Don't worry, Joe, since this is a more serious episode, we won't wind you up, but we'll support you 100%, and we already bought you a bunch of full restores and max revives and some other items to help you out too.
Yeah, and Barry here can be considered a warm-up for you, Joe, since his team is roughly the same level as the Elite Four. Well, maybe a bit weaker, but that's fine. You got this, bro.
Thanks, you two. The moral support will help me a lot, and I won't need to take any crack before I battle the Elite Four and Cynthia Elmao. But do you guys think this Elite Four is one of the hardest?
Yeah, Joe, this Elite Four is up there as one of the most difficult, I would say, along with the black and white one. But leave a comment down below and tell us your opinions on this topic. Oh, and Joe, we forgot to go get Dark Pulse for Houndoom, so you should probably go do that.
Oh yeah, Joe, we really could use Dark Pulse since Garchomp has Crunch, and when we battle, Lucian having Dark Pulse will make our life so much easier since he has Psychic types.
Nah, Obama, I am a real G now, so I won't be wasting time on that shit, and we will take down Lucian with brute strength. And anyway, we have Garchomp, so why waste another move slot on
Okay, Joe,
Houndoom
I will
with
give
Dark
you
Pulse?
moral support, but will absolutely not agree that you're a real G, LMFAO, and if you don't go get Dark
Donald,
Pulse,
shut the
I will
fuck up.
bitch
I just
slap you
beat
like
Barry
Obama
without
did
Dark
in Heart
Pulse.
Gold. I don't care if you beat Barry without Dark Pulse, Joe. He is so much weaker than the Elite Four, and apart from the first battle, we have beaten him every single time anyway.
Donald, have some faith in me. People actually had faith in you when they elected you, and you went and fucked everything up, so do the same for me. Please, bro.
Joe, don't bro me. Thank you very much when this is a much more serious matter than running the country. Beating the Elite Four and Cynthia takes top priority, and I would mark this as a DEFCON 1 event or DEFCON 5. I can't remember which one is the more serious one, but whatever.
Okay, enough arguing or whatever it is you're doing, boys. It's now time for the first member of the Elite Four, being Aaron Joe. So, Good idea using Houndoom first. We should be able to flamethrower our way through his team pretty much.
His Drapion is probably the only member of his team that will give us the most difficulty, Joe. But otherwise, his bug types aren't that threatening. Even his Vespiquen is not that bad if we handle it right.
Wow, I just took out 2 of his Pokemon already. That was super easy, boys. I am feeling really confident with this one.
Yeah, but something which bothers me about the Elite Four is that I don't think they should stick to one specific type, because the gym leaders already do that. And the Elite Four are just basically gym leaders with high-leveled Pokemon. They should have random teams of different Pokemon is what I think.
All right, Joe, here comes Drapion, so be prepared to die. And I do agree with you, Obama. It would be more fun if the Elite Four had teams full of random types. Even some champions like Lance use pretty much the same type. And that moron has 3 Dragonites, too.
That's why I think Cynthia is so tough, because she doesn't stick to one type. Steven from Hoenn is basically considered a Steel type master, and Iris from Unova is a Dragon type one.
All right, Joe, well done. You beat the first member without too much trouble, and we only lost Houndoom to cross poison, so get him healed up. And then our next member is Bertha, and she uses ground types, so I suggest switching to Empoleon.
Wow, if I ever divorce Jill, I will have to see if Bertha is available, boys. She's a solid 10 in my book, LMAO.
Holy shit, Obama, this is the first time Joe has said someone above the age of 18 is a 10 LMFAO. I am very proud of you, Joe. You have grown up finally.
Well, I did restart Heart Gold just to get more phone numbers from youngsters, but that's beside the point, boys, and this wish cache is being a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I hate Earth Power, Joe, and I couldn't find its TM anywhere earlier.
Yeah, Earth Power would have killed us, Joe, if you didn't get that wish cache frozen, so good stuff there. And now look, boys, here's the fucking Pokemon we tried to evolve but couldn't.
Actually, Obama, we could have, and lots of our viewers commented that Gliscor only evolved at night, which is when we never played LMAO and TBH. I was getting too lazy to try evolve that. But maybe we could use Gliscor in another game.
Yeah, but only if it's a shiny one, Donald, because the normal purple one isn't as cool. And also, you have no idea how confusing it is having 2 fucking Pokemon of the exact same color. And basically the same species in the party at the same time, especially with my bad eyes.
Joe, you were doing really well with this Elite Four, by the way. Bertha was so easy, and Flint is next too, and he basically has fire types, so we can use Empoleon and Garchomp since Dig will do a lot of damage.
Yeah, but Empoleon is part Steel type, Obama, so won't it do 2 times damage to us if he hits us with a fire move? How would that work exactly?
I think it might cancel out then, Joe, but I'm not sure. Maybe someone could explain that to us in the comments. Although since we are steel and water, I am going to say that the fire moves would be either neutral or do 2 times damage to us.
Well, we didn't get a super effective message, Donald, so my guess is that the moves do neutral damage to us, but be careful of Infernape Joe. It has close combat.
Too late, Obama. It used Flare Blitz on me, which I think should have kept us with a bit of health remaining, but whatever.
Oh yes, boys, here comes the F-22, and with Dig we will clutch this battle. Just as the F-22 is the most superior plane on the planet, our Garchomp is the most superior Pokemon.
Actually, Donald, if you had Arceus with you, then that would be the most superior Pokemon. But, well, you don't, so LMAO, your loss.
Oh, if you rub that in his face even more, Obama, then he will have a meltdown. And I'm trying to concentrate here, so please say sorry or tell him you promise we can get Arceus later.
I don't give a shit about what he says, Joe, because I am already going to do the Arceus event when we beat Cynthia, which is why I really can't afford you to lose against her, and why I literally spent what money we had left on healing items for you too.
Yeah, I knew you would overrule my decision anyway, Donald, but everyone, if you made it this far in the video and haven't already, then please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, as we are basically uploading every day, and appreciate the support.
They should like and sub for me, Obama, because these are the best battles I have ever had. And just hope Cynthia's goes as smoothly as these do.
Well, Joe, you beat the 3rd member of the Elite Four, and now it's time to battle the last one, being Lucian and his psychic types. And to be honest, I am not even worried about him. We just have to keep Houndoom and Garchomp alive, and we will beat him easily.
Yep, that's why I am switching Garchomp out first, Donald, and we'll probably just use Crunch here, and Crobat could be useful too, actually. We could have taught it a ghost-type move.
All right, Joe. He usually sends out Espeon first, which isn't too threatening, although it has Psychic, which could potentially kill Garchomp, so be careful.
Nope, it was Mr. Mime first, Obama, but that clown didn't even last 5 seconds against Joe Biden, LMAO, and now here comes Espeon.
See how the hell didn't Espeon die against that crunch when our attack is so high and he is only one level higher than us to begin with?
Wow, Joe, you could have got in another crunch because Lucian didn't heal there, but he probably will now, and his psychic attack could take us out in 2 moves if we don't play this right.
Nah, Joe just clutched that one, Donald, but here is Bronzong now. A Pokemon we could have used, and I wanted to actually, but this thing will probably take us out, Joe, so I would switch and use Flamethrower.
Yeah, this guy's defense is really high, Obama. Garchomp's moves are really not doing much damage to him.
1 Flamethrower should be enough, Joe. And by the way, Lucian has a Gal-Aid too, but I think it's much stronger than our one, but we should totally get them to battle each other.
Speak of the devil, here it is. Boys, and Lucian only has 2 Pokemon left, Joe, so well done for getting this far and not losing any Pokemon. We haven't had to use many of our healing items, thankfully.
Well, I just lost Houndoom Obama, so you jinxed me there, and this damn Gallade has Drain Punch, which means he will just restore his health all the time, and then if he gets low, he will use a full restore or something, won't he?
Using Thunder Wave, there was a good plan though, Joe, since Gal-Aid is fast, and he could use that reduced speed so we can get some damage in.
Wow, he took our one out and has a citrus berry on him too. We should have used a leftovers or something on our Pokemon boys to help increase our health.
Actually, Obama, I gave Empoleon a Mystic Water to help boost its Water-type moves and other items like that for our other ones, but I forgot to get a Dragon Fang for Garchomp, since that would probably help a lot with Cynthia.
Wow, I love how Gal-Aid is paralyzed on the turn we use Fly when it can't attack us anyway. That always happens, as well as getting a critical hit when the opponent's Pokemon has like 1 health point left, LMAO.
Well, Obama, you should be happy because your Crobat took out his Gallade, and all that's left is his Alakazam, and this battle reminds me of Sabrina now.
Yeah, well, I still would say Sabrina's Alakazam is worse than Lucian's 1, and his is only stronger because it's high-leveled, but Sabrina's 1 was just hell, especially when all it did was use Calm Mind.
Well, Donald, this one didn't even use Calm Mind and just took out 2 of our Pokemon like they were nothing, so I say they are both just the worst to deal with.
I would have also revived Empoleon Joe since it's our strongest Pokemon, and you may as well just brute force your way to victory here since it's almost dead anyway.
Yeah, at this point, Obama, I'm just going to spam Ice Beam and hope for the best here. LMAO, worst case, we can always revive Garchomp again and use Crunch.
Once
if nothing
again,
else
Obama
works here.
Snow's hail saved us. Thank God for Obama Snow and the people who suggested him.
All right, Joe, all the shit talking you've been giving Cynthia is about to be put to the test. LMAO, and guys, we will get a super cool animation here as well. Just watch.
Oh, wow, that is so cool that all our Pokemon just leave their balls and come out to support us as we battle Cynthia. The guys who made this ROM hack did amazing work with it with small things like this.
Okay, Joe, this is the Spirit Tomb that we should have caught earlier but couldn't, and somehow Cynthia has one, but this Pokemon doesn't really have any weaknesses. So your best bet is to just brute force it to death and hope for the best.
Yeah, I can tell that Cynthia is just going to spam full restores in this battle all the time, but I am feeling quite confident with this battle, boys, as we can also just do the same LMFAO.
Oh shit, nice Joe, you got one last Dragon Claw in to take down Spirit Tomb, but Cynthia is sending out her ace now, so be careful because this Pokemon is scary as hell and literally has a move for every Pokemon we could bring out.
What the heck? She has Flamethrower on her Garchomp. I was hoping to keep Abomasnow alive so we could take down Garchomp with Blizzard, but so much for that.
Yeah, if you actually look at Abomasnow's defense and special defense, you would see that it has the lowest out of any Pokemon I have seen in a while, but it does have really high special attack. But I don't consider that a good thing when it just dies in one move, so we don't get to utilize its high attack power.
This Garchomp literally is going to take out our entire team, Joe. You better have a plan here because you didn't save before Cynthia, which means we will have to battle the entire Elite Four again, and I can't be asked to deal with that.
Well, I am actually starting to regret using that max revive on Abomasnow because I just realized that it's probably just going to die again, and now I wasted that revive on it, and what's worse is its hail is taking out our Pokemon now too.
Joe, I agree with you 100%. This Abomasnow is the worst thing ever, and a traitor to our team, and it must be released when this battle is done because it's killing its teammates.
Wow, and there goes our Garchomp again, Joe. How the hell is this thing so strong? Seriously, Cynthia probably has maxed out its IVs or something, I bet.
Yeah, I think at this point we just keep swapping out and healing our team up, boys, and maybe Crobat could get a poison on Garchomp too. But if Cynthia uses another full restore, I think I'm going to cry.
Oh, Donald, your wish came true. We got the poison on Garchomp, now we have to pray to Arceus. She doesn't use a full restore here, OMG.
Joe, you moron, you revived Empoleon only for it to die again to another earthquake, so what was the point of that?
Donald, You didn't notice that she didn't use the full restore, so Arceus heard our prayers. And second of all, that Abomasnow saved us again with its hail and took Garchomp out after you were complaining about it and saying you want to release it.
Joe, your dementia must be getting worse, buddy. Because I said earlier how much I absolutely love Abomasnow. And if any of you release him, I will slap you so hard you'll wish your mom kept her legs closed.
Donald, don't make Joe second-guess himself, otherwise you might end up breaking his already fragile mind, but good idea using this time to revive our team, Joe. And by the way, when Cynthia sends out Melodic, you can use that time to switch to Empoleon, because the only move she will basically use is Surf, which won't do anything to our Empoleon.
Once again, Abomasnow saved us, Donald, and its hail took out another of Cynthia's Pokemon, so you really gotta apologize now, because even in death, that Abomasnow is taking out her team, LMAO.
All right, Joe, here is the Melodic. So this is the chance for you to revive our team and use any ethers to restore the power points of our Pokemon if they need it. I think if we had a male Empoleon, then this battle would be way more difficult too, actually.
All right, Obama, I basically revived the whole team up and made a quick cut since nothing happened for about 10 minutes. But now I think we can start trying to take out this Milotic.
Joe, this would be the perfect time to switch to Gallade and use Swords Dance and then spam Leaf Blade, since that will be super effective. But, you know, take my advice or not. At this point, I don't care.
Actually, Donald, I was thinking we switch to Abomasnow and kill something with it whilst it's alive for once. LMAO and Woodhammer would be the perfect move for this Milotic.
Good idea, Joe, and we are sorry if this episode is a bit longer, everyone. We tend to keep our videos under 15 minutes if we can accept the mini-movies, but this episode will probably be a lot longer since we have battled all the Elite Four, and Cynthia herself will take about 300 years anyway, so yeah.
Oh, look, it's Togekiss, boys. It's come back to haunt me ever since I released it in our Heart Gold playthrough, but I swear this bitch will be taken down in less than 2 minutes. I swear! I am not letting a Togekiss get its revenge on Donald J. Trump.
See how good it is, Donald, and you went and released our one because you got salty at a viewer, and the fact that Cynthia has one should prove to you now that this thing is amazing and really strong.
Big whoop, Joe. It took out 2 of our Pokemon, whilst we have taken out 4 of Cynthia's, and this Togekiss will be the 5th. Just watch.
Well, I wasn't going to let it win, was I, Donald, you idiot? But my point is that it's still a really good Pokemon. Even Volo used one in Legends Arceus.
Yeah, and they all met the same fucking fate, didn't they, Joe, which was death. So, as far as I'm concerned, Togekiss can stay in its grave forever. And anyway, Cynthia's on her last Pokemon, so we have so won this.
Yeah, I never considered her Roserade to be much of a threat, and well done, Joe. You're officially stronger than Cynthia, so you can put that on your CV. And I just wanted to say a quick sorry to everyone who commented that we should use Giratina in this battle. We already had made this video you're watching right now as those comments were coming in, so we kind of didn't get a chance to use it, but we will in the post-game, so we hope you don't mind that.
I have a feeling that Empoleon is going to die to this energy ball, boys, but don't worry, I think it's only fitting we end this battle with the first Pokemon we caught in this series, so I will use our shiny Crobat Obama.
All right, Joe Fly was a good choice there to use, buddy, so let's end this.
And that's that, boys. We did it. We beat Cynthia and are now the champions of Sinnoh 2. Yay!
Oh, yay!
And now check it, boys. We get even more cool animations of our Pokemon. I love the ending to this ROM hack, and you should all play it.
Yeah, this was a really good ROM hack, Obama, but it's a shame the post-game for this game is quite empty. I think we should go catch all the legends, though.
I love this bit where all our Pokemon greet us as they walk to the Hall of Fame, and then our Empoleon is our last member who walks with us all the way. I think I'm going to cry, boys.
And look, even Professor Rowan beat the Elite 4-2 boys, but I think he only did since we weakened them up for him.
Joe, you moron. He is here just to congratulate us for beating Cynthia. And by the way, do you two maybe know who the champion before Cynthia was? Since Professor Rowan says the last time he was in the Hall of Fame was when she became champion.
Well, I was the last champion, Obama, but I let Cynthia win because I am just such a nice person. But anyway, this is the team that got us here, boys. And I think we owe most of our wins to that Yeti. So thank you, Obamas, now.
One thing to add here before we end is halfway through Flint's battle. Our recording software stopped working, but we got it working again for the rest of the Elite Four and Cynthia, as you all saw. However, we had to go back and fight him again to fill in the gap in the battle between Garchomp and Flareon, so that's why there is a small discrepancy there.
That's right, Donald. And I guess we should end this episode here, boys. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. And we hope you enjoyed this longer episode, and in the next few episodes, we will catch some legendaries and visit the resort area. So please remember to like and subscribe for more.
All right, everyone, we are back in our house like in every game after beating the champion and becoming the champion. And in
Howdy,
this
howdy,
episode, we
everyone.
will battle some legendaries and mythical Pokemon. So please like and subscribe if you enjoy our content.
Okay, today is the day, boys. We shall be catching Arceus and naming it after me because you two have ruined every single nickname for me so far in every game we've played. So this time I am getting my way, and you two can fuck off with your opinions and orders too. Because I will not let you name Arceus anything but whatever I choose, so there.
All right, Donald, calm down. But before Arceus, I want to go see Darkrai and do that event since we can now, and then we should totally go back to the Elite Four before we end this series with Arceus, Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia, and any other legends we have, and beat them with them LML.
That would be pretty funny, Joe. And we could catch Cresselia too, since it's a Pokemon I haven't used in a very long time, actually. We should ask our viewers to build us a team of legendaries to battle the Elite Four with them for fun. So please leave some comments down below if you want to see that.
Well, here's Cresselia Obama, but it flies off, and I really hate these roaming legendaries. They drive me nuts.
Yeah, I think Mesprit will do that too, Joe, and we will need to go to Jubilife City and get that map app for our Poketch Watch
Hey boys,
thingy
I heard
so
from
we can
Joe
track
that you
them.
all beat Cynthia in Pokemon
fuck's sake,
Platinum, and
Hillary.
I just came to congratulate you all. So well done.
Hillary, you can't just randomly appear in our videos on our boys' nights and take over everything like the dictator you wanted to be with our country.
Well, Donald, Joe invited me today since we haven't hung out for a while, and I wanted
Yeah,
to
there's
see
a
everything
reason
you
why
got
we
up
haven't
to.
hung out in a
And
while.
he also told me you were going to catch Arceus today too.
Oh, hey, Hillary, you're more than welcome to stay
Hi,
with us
Obama.
today and hang out. And we are about to catch Darkrai first, actually, since Donald got some of his Russian buddies to get us a member card and the Azure Flute, too.
Joe, why do you keep inviting Hillary on random occasions without asking us first?
Because unlike you, Donald, I am a kind-hearted soul full of love and light, and you, on the other hand, are like this Darkrai we are about to catch. You are the pitch black person because that's the color of your soul.
Hey, don't do Darkrai dirty like that, Joe. It's not even a bad Pokemon, and it purposely isolates itself on this island so as to not hurt people. Meanwhile, Donald here does quite the opposite of this, LMAO.
All right, see what happens when Hillary plays with us, Obama? She gangs up on me with Joe because he's too much of a pussy to insult me himself and needs her help. And by the way, Joe, the only thing your soul is full of love for is children.
None of you are paying attention to the game and noticing that I have already started the battle with Darkrai, and he has already put me to sleep.
Darkrai's shiny version is up there as one of the worst, don't you guys think? It would have been so cool if they flipped its color and made it all white except its head and they made that black. I would love Darkrai to look like that as a shiny.
Garchomp has the worst shiny form in my opinion, Joe. And what about our viewers? Have you asked them that?
Okay, I am just going to stop you right there, Hillary. First of all, they are our viewers, not yours. And second of all, they aren't here with us to ask that question. We usually ask them to leave comments.
Donald, what do you take me for? My IQ is 10,000 while yours is negative 10,000, you goon.
Joe, maybe invite Hillary when Donald isn't with us next time, since all they do is fight. But anyway, I'm chucking Ultra Balls at him now, guys. And he has like a 1.5% catch rate, so we could be here for a while.
Great, that means I could be stuck with this fucking bitch for hours and hours.
Donald, the only person acting like a bitch is you. Because all you do is bitch when Hillary plays with us when she's actually really sweet if you get to know her and not like how you Republicans paint her to be.
So let's bring it back to Darkrai boys. And since this guy is level 50, we could switch Houndoom out with him after we have done everything else in the game since he is our HM slave.
Could one of you tell me what a HM slave is?
Well, Hillary, I could absolutely tell you what a HM slave is and basically
Yeah, no
what
thanks,
it
Donald. We don't need anything else coming out of your mouth, so why don't you tell us what you like about Darkrai instead?
Well, Obama, I don't care about Darkrai, really. All I want is Arceus, and you all know that.
Oh guys, one thing I would like to comment on is some of our viewers said they would like longer videos, but we feel our videos are already quite long as it is. And editing them already takes hours as well. And some of you may not believe this, but we do have a life outside YouTube which we have to deal with. And we still upload basically every day, so we will probably keep our video lengths between 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, thanks for that announcement. Joe and I'm impressed you even remembered. But anyway, boys, this fucking Darkrai is really pissing me off now.
Well, you did say this thing had a really low catch rate, Obama, but this is getting ridiculous. I agree.
Well, if someone wasn't a moron and used our only Master Ball at a fucking Ralts, then maybe we could have caught this thing by now, but sadly, we can't. No thanks to Joe Biden.
Wait, you really did that, Joe?
The only reason I did, Hillary, was to stop any future fights between us three about who we should use it on. And Donald would obviously have a fit about using it on Arceus. And I think he would look better in a premier ball anyway.
Yeah, as much as I love Arceus Joe, I do not have the patience to try and catch him in a premier ball.
Oh, fucking finally, guys, we caught Darkrai. Yay, us.
Yay!
Yay! So are we going to use Darkrai now, guys? Or should we build our team of legends first and catch them all and then see which ones we want to use?
Oh, look, you were right. Hillary Darkrai lives on this island, so he doesn't hurt people. How sweet. But he must be so lonely.
Yeah, well, before Arceus created the universe, Obama, he was all alone too, so big deal.
Oh, that creepy old man is gone, boys. What if he did stuff to us whilst we slept?
Joe, just drop it, and now we have caught our first legendary guy, so next to shut Donald up, we shall head to Spear Pillar and catch Arceus, and if his catch rate was as bad as Darkrai, then I'm leaving, and you can catch him, Donald.
Yeah, I don't care, Obama. I will catch Arceus just so I can name it, and I also went and got all his plates too, so he will be unstoppable just like me.
Guys, what game are you going to be playing next? And please, can I join you?
Well, Hillary, we will finish Pokemon White, Omega Ruby and Violet, and also Mario Galaxy too, but right now we are mostly focusing on Pokemon, as that's what people like the most. And no, you can't join us, LML.
All right, Donald, I am heading to Spear Pillar for you know. And I say we let our viewers vote if they want to see more of you, Hillary. What do you think?
Yeah, fine by me, Obama. I'm not a baby like Donald, so won't cry if they don't want me around,
All
LMFAO.
of you shut the fuck up, because this is the moment I have been waiting for all my life.
All right, Donald, I hope you're ready. It's now time to battle God, everyone, and he has just been chilling above Spear Pillar all this time and didn't bother to help us when Team Galactic almost blew up the planet, but okay.
I think Arceus is the highest level Pokemon we can encounter in the wild, guys, so this should be a tough battle, and his stats are absolutely insane as well.
Well, actually, Joe, in the resort area, you can find a level 100 Magikarp with the Super Rod LML.
What even is the point of that, Donald?
I don't know, Joe. Maybe the devs got bored one day, but I think it's pretty funny regardless. But anyway, time to focus and catch God, guys. And we are so under-leveled for this battle.
Yeah, he just one-shot us with Hyper Beam, and I feel this pattern is going to be the same throughout this entire battle.
Well, I revived Gallade to try get a Thunder Wave on Arceus, but I think he has Refresh, which means he can heal any status condition.
Yeah, but he doesn't have his signature move Judgment yet, Donald, so that will save us a lot of trouble.
Can't you also find a level 80 Deoxys in Pokemon Ruby or something, guys?
Yeah, I am pretty sure you can get a level 81 in one of the games, Hillary, but I can't remember which one from.
All right, I got the paralyses on Arceus, boys. And now I'm going to spam Ultra Balls and pray to, well, him that he won't use Refresh, because that will just undo all my work.
You're going to have to keep him in the yellow, though, Donald, because he will just keep using Recover otherwise. But maybe you could confuse him with Confuse Ray with our Crobat.
Okay, good plan, Obama, but that confusion might knock Arceus out, and I forgot to save, which is all your fault, Joe.
How is that my fault, Donald? And anyway, it didn't give you a chance to save because that cutscene dragged us straight into the fight.
Well, this guy is spamming Hyper Beam, guys, which is good because he will have to rest every other turn, but he will kill us in one shot. And I didn't buy any more full restores.
Well, this is all Donald's fault for wasting all our Ultra Balls on Arceus when we don't even need it to begin with.
Oh, hell yeah, boys, we caught this thing finally.
I think naming Arceus Hillary would be the most perfect name for it. Don't you think, Joe and Obama?
Yeah, no way, Hillary, you are cruising for a bruising by making remarks like that. Sorry, but you need to leave right now.
Hang on, guys. Why isn't the Adamant and Lustrous Orbs here? We need them both to catch Dialga and Palkia, don't we?
Well, Obama, they are in that cave which we need to use Waterfall on, so we can get them in the next episode, I think. But I say we end this episode here, boys, and in the next one we head to the resort area and do all the stuff there.
Fine by me, Joe, and I'm getting sick of Hillary anyway, so thanks for watching, everyone, and please remember to like and subscribe, and we are sorry we can't make the videos really long, but as Joe mentioned earlier, we have other things going on in life and already upload daily anyway, so we hope some of you at least understand that.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum, and this series is slowly coming to an end now, so
Hello,
we hope
my
you all
lovely
enjoyed
viewers.
it, and this will probably be the second to last episode. So please remember to like and subscribe.
Yes, it's very sad that this series will be coming to an end, boys, but as you can see, we have the GOAT with us, and I gave him a dragon plate, which is why he's a purple color, and I also taught him some new moves, which you will see later. But I still need to train him up to level 100 so we can use Judgment, which we will save for the last episode.
Very nice, Donald, and now we are heading off to the resort area to check things out and take on Team Galactic,
who seem to be harassing Heatran.
Yeah, and thank fuck that idiot Hillary isn't with us today. I was so tempted to give her a good smack yesterday, OMG.
Oh yeah, check it out, boys. We have a double battle here with Volkner and Flint. I forgot they were friends, and in the anime you find out they knew each other when they were young.
Yeah, and they want to battle us, Joe, so let's see what champion Joe Biden can do here. So go for it, buddy.
Wow, Donald, you were right. I can sense so much less tension when Hillary isn't with us. If it makes you feel better,
One sec,
we will only
Obama.
invite
How
her
did you
now
get
and
Dragon Pulse and Thunderbolt on Arceus
Joe, I don't
Donald?
know what you were talking about, bro. I just taught Arceus some moves. I know to be good and have absolutely no idea where they came from.
Obama Donald has been with his Russian friends again.
then. Do you know what, Joe? Since this series is basically over, I don't even care what Donald does anymore. He could name a Magikarp Michelle for all I care at this point.
Oh, look, Flint has his mag mortar again, boys. Maybe next time we should play a ROM hack where we don't have to do trade evolutions because those are fucking bullshit.
Howdy, howdy, boys. I see you're playing Pokemon Platinum now.
Oh my fucking God, Joe, you piece of yellow snow-colored donkey turd. Stop inviting people to our sessions.
Hey, wouldn't you know it? It's Bernie fucking Sanders with us today, everyone.
What's up, boys, and nice to see you too, Donald. How's life been treating you all?
It was great till you showed up, Bernie. I thought I would get some peace and quiet today after Hillary crashed our
Just
party
ignore
yesterday,
that
but
old
apparently
fart,
not.
Bernie. It's great to have you aboard, and we are currently battling Volkner and Flint, and you wouldn't believe it, but you are actually talking to the official champion of Johto Kanto and now the Sinnoh region, too.
Hang on. So, as well as beating Donald to become president, you're now telling me you're the champion of 3 different regions too, Joe?
Oh, don't inflate Joe's fucking ego even more, Bernie. I have already had it with him ever since he ganged up on me with Hillary. And now that you're here, this is turning into a Democrat orgy, I swear.
Well, he did just beat Volkner and Flint, so I am very impressed, and no wonder you lost to him, Donald. Sorry to ask, but how many regions are you the champion of again?
Bernie, you are the oldest among us and probably don't have many years left. So how about
And
I
that's a
help
good
you out
cue to
with
change
that?
the topic, I think. So, Bernie, how about we give you a rundown of what we've got up to so far in Platinum? You already know Joe is champion.
Actually, I have been following your journey along ever since you played Animal Crossing and then Heart Gold. So I know what you guys have been doing.
Oh, wow, you've actually bothered to follow along with our YouTube journey, Bernie, for real?
Yeah, of course I have, Donald. What do you take me for? I've also been following your court hearings, and I must say, you are one insane cookie, but we are all close to death at this point, so who cares, right?
Just because you followed our playthroughs, Bernie, you can be my BFF, so I hope you're honored about that. And check it out, boys. We have been given a free villa in the resort area. They must know that 3 presidents and 1 wannabe president is playing the game LMFAO.
Yeah, and this villa was apparently Steven Stone's Villa Donald, so I bet you didn't know that. He came to Sinnoh looking for stones and then decided he didn't like it here and left his villa or something.
Well, by the end of this series, we have to have bought everything in this house, and then Cynthia will come over and stay the night with us.
Wow, I remember in the last video, Joe started hitting on Bertha of the Elite Four, and now he's hitting on Cynthia. You have really matured throughout this playthrough, Joe. Well done.
You're so sweet, Bernie. Thank you.
Oh, get a room, Joe, seriously.
And now, boys, I'm going to pick up the adamant and lustrous orbs so we can get Dialga and Palkia since we need them for our team. And we should name one Hillary and the other Bernie.
Hey, not a bad idea, Joe, and then we will have the creation Pokemon boys.
Hey, I think you should continue Pokemon White after this series is done. It's my favorite one.
Yeah, we planned to Bernie, but I think instead of having multiple playthroughs going, we will focus on one main one. And then when that's finished, we will finish the others as we got carried away and started more than we could handle, but we will finish all of them for sure.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Joe and Pokemon White is such a great game anyway, so that'll be a blast for us, and more so our viewers, too.
Wait, what the hell, guys? Dialga and Palkia aren't here even after we got their orbs. Why is this happening?
Yeah, that is Autobama. Could someone please leave a comment and maybe let us know why they aren't here with their portals yet? Because we did just pick up the adamant and lustrous orbs, but they still aren't spawning.
Maybe we have to do all the post-game stuff first before they spawn, guys. Also, we need to catch Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, too.
I don't know if I can be bothered to catch them, Bernie. They take so long, and I would rather do the rest of the event Pokemon, like the Shaman event, and then we can finish the final episode off by taking on the Elite Four.
You know what, Joe? That's fine by me, and I just made it to Stark Mountain, too. Boys and Crasher, Wake, and Barry were already here. What the hell?
Honestly, this is one of the most annoying places in Sinnoh. Stark Mountain has this weird camera angle, and then on top of that, you have to do like 1 billion double battles inside, and each trainer has like 6 Pokemon.
Yeah, that part of the game is a bitch, Obama. I agree, but after we can catch Heatran, but that's a Pokemon I've never really cared about either.
Oh, look, it's Buck Boys, and I remember him in the anime as well. He catches that Claydol.
Oh, you've seen the anime too, Bernie?
Of course, Joe, but right now I'm watching Black Clover. That shit is so damn good, holy hell.
All right, you two old nerds, stop talking about anime and focus on the game, especially you, Joe. Buck here wants us to be his little bitch and go check out why Team Galactic is causing trouble, and that just doesn't make any sense, and he doesn't even know we are champion too.
Joe, can you stop leaving all the items on the ground seriously? I haven't mentioned it till now, but you have done that throughout this whole playthrough, and you even did it in Heart Gold as well.
Joe did that in Pokemon White as well, Obama.
Bernie, you little rat, you were being so nice to me. So why are you now snitching to Obama about me?
I wasn't snitching, Joe, but just pointing out a fact, because that's the kind of guy I am. And also, I noticed you guys did a poll yesterday regarding uploads. So what's that about?
Oh, thanks for reminding me, Bernie. We did that poll because we wanted to ask our viewers what they felt about our upload schedule. And most people voted for the daily uploads, which we don't mind doing right now. But some also said they would prefer longer videos, which means we wouldn't be able to upload every day, so these takes ages to edit anyway. So for now, I think we will stick to the daily uploads.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who voted on that, and we hear you, and we may actually every now and then take a day or two off to upload a longer video and then go back to daily uploads, but we will see what happens after this series is finished. We are going to carry on with Pokemon White, so the next video for that will be a longer one. And depending on how well that does, we will go from there.
If only Donald was this polite and respectful in the Senate, we could have maybe got along.
I mean,
but anyway,
I did just call you
Joe,
my
these
BFF,
two Team
but okay.
Galactic commanders are battling you again, and I thought you said you guys already beat them.
Well, I just realized something on that point. Bernie, the events of this game's post-game is basically what happens in the Arceus Chronicles anime movie on Netflix. The commanders try to catch Heatran, so they make a portal and find Cyrus.
Well, if you ask me, I think these guys have attachment issues and trouble letting go. But anyway, Joe, this Bronzong is seriously giving you trouble, isn't it?
Yeah, it just took our Garchomp out Donald, and we don't really have anything strong against it, so I will try see if Empoleon has any chance, but this team's Pokemon is way higher leveled than us, and we are meant to be the champions.
Well, Joe, you were blabbing to me earlier about how you're the champion of 3 regions, and now you're saying we are the champions. Because if you lose, you won't get all the blame.
Oh, trust me, Bernie, we blame Joe for things he hasn't even done.
Hey, that is true. We do that a lot to him, but he does deserve it, Bernie, if you've seen all the stupid things he's done since we started playing together.
Well, Obama, I feel I have vastly improved from 2 months ago, and anyway, you can see for yourself how much better I have become at Pokemon Battles 2. I just beat Mars as well.
Yeah, but now you have to battle this purple-haired person, and that reminds me you guys should ask your viewers what plate you want Arceus to hold when you guys battle the Elite Four again with him in the final episode. I think he should have the best looking color since the plate he holds changes his appearance as well as the type.
Bernie coming in with the fire ideas, boys, so well. You all heard him leave a comment down below about what color you want Arceus to be. Personally, I think he looks best with the Dread plate or Draco plate, which is what he has on right now.
Oh, thank God you beat them both. Finally, Joe, and seriously, having Arceus with us is so goated. But anyway, they'll run off now, and we have to follow the scientist guy further into the mountain.
Obama, I just want to say this is a volcano, not a mountain since mountains don't erupt.
Joe, you are such a nerd. Jesus Christ, I bet you got bullied in high school all the time. But anyway, boys, we made it with Buck to the place where Heatran lives, and this whole scene is hilarious to me.
What I want to know is how these guys didn't get caught the first time you beat them.
Well, Bernie, Joe wanted to hire Looker to be part of the Secret Service, which is something you will never get to experience, by the way, LMFAO. But anyway, I say we don't hire him anymore, Joe, because he wasn't even at Spear Pillar when everything went down.
I agree, Donald. I mean, he literally let those 2 grunts get away, and the 2 policemen walking in right now didn't do anything either. So if you guys think crime in America is bad, then at least we don't let this shit happen.
Joe, I'm gonna go ahead and say crime in the Sinnoh region compared to America is way better, but that's besides the point, and well done for beating them anyway. I think we should end this episode here though, boys, and in the next one we will check out the survival area, do the Shaman event, and finally battle the Elite Four with Arceus.
Yeah, so please remember to like and subscribe, everyone, and thanks for having me with you today. Boys, it's been fun, and hopefully I can join you again soon.
Okay, boys, we've finally made it to the final episode of this wonderful series we started.
I'm so sad this is
ending. We hope all
ending.
of you have enjoyed it, and we hope you stick around for our other series. So please hit that like button and subscribe.
Yeah, and in this episode, we are just going to talk about everything we have gotten up to, as well as find Shaman and take on the Elite Four and Cynthia one last time with our Arceus. And we decided to switch his plate out for every member so we can just absolutely destroy them. LMAO.
Wow, Obama Donald just said Arceus is ours, not just his Pokemon.
Joe, I can be considerate, you know. And since this is the final episode of our time in Sinnoh, for now anyway, I shall be a kind-hearted soul full of love and light, like yours apparently is.
Well, Donald, I will believe it when I see it, but so far you're doing well.
Joe, we are only a minute into the video, so give him some time to turn back into a dick LMAO. But anyway, boys, I am making my way to Shaman, and I have a question for our viewers. How many of you actually did these events legitimately? Leave a comment down below.
Well, Obama, the Arceus one wasn't even released officially, and they didn't release it for the dumbest reason ever.
Yeah, they didn't release the Arceus event because the devs thought it would be too difficult for players to figure out how to use the fucking flute. And I mean, what were they thinking with that?
Well, they weren't thinking, Joe, that's the point. And by the way, remember in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, we had to do all that Braille shit to unlock the Regis. If we can solve that, then I think we are capable of using a flute.
Oh yeah, Donald, do you care to explain to our viewers what you did with Arceus between this episode and the last one?
Well, my dear viewers, as you can see, Arceus is now level 100 and has judgment, which is something I like giving to all the peasants who stand below me. And we shall be using Arceus against the Elite Four, and in particular, I am hoping to destroy Cynthia's fucking Garchomp in one shot.
Very well, Donald, since this is the last episode, do whatever you want. But look, boys, I made it to the stone tablet, and Professor Oak is here with this Marnie girl.
Oh, he is saying we have to leave a thought or feeling or something we are thankful about and inscribe that on the tablet as gratitude.
And this is my cue, boys. You should all be grateful and thankful for me, Donald J.
Oh,
Trump.
dear God, here we
and
go,
I shall
Obama.
inscribe my own name onto this tablet here, and henceforth,
We all
I shall
saw
be
this
known
coming,
by
Joe,
all
seriously.
as gratitude. Donald and Shaman will be my partner.
If there was any place you shouldn't be inscribing your name, Donald, it's right here, but whatever. And since when did Shaman become your partner? This series is over now.
Well, Obama, I'm not actually going to use that little green rat, but I just meant Shaman will be my partner metaphorically because Shaman is the gratitude Pokemon and I am the gratitude president.
Soon to be the gratitude prison inmate, Donald.
Joe, shut the fuck up. You should be the most grateful to me out of everyone because I have let you become champion of 3 fucking regions now. And Unova and Hoenn will probably be the 4th and 5th. And all our viewers think you're some sort of Pokemon god. And that's all because of me.
Yeah, you were right, Obama. It didn't take Donald long to act like a dick again, so just catch your new best friend Donald and get this shit over with, please.
Oh, lucky we bought Gastrodon with us, boys. Otherwise, this thing would have got destroyed with Donald's Arceus.
Yeah, but could someone in the comments explain what Shaman actually is? Is it a mythical or legendary Pokemon? Because in the Giratina movie, there is a bunch of them, and in the Sun and Moon anime series, Mallow has a Shaman that just chills about.
I think it's considered a mythical Pokemon, Donald, but it's so pointless, and I don't even know what its purpose is except to make flowers bloom, but that's about it.
Well, it just killed Gastrodon, boys, so I'm going to try attack it a couple more times and then start throwing Ultra Balls, and to be honest, if I kill it, I don't even care.
Joe, take that back.
If anything, Donald, I'm showing you gratitude by catching this thing for you.
Joe, you need to reduce its health even more, you moron.
I'm a real G. Remember, Obama, just watch this.
Wait, what the actual fuck, Joe? How did you do that?
Okay, I am speechless.
Told you to, I am the real G around these parts, boys. And as champion of Sinnoh, these kind of feats shouldn't be a surprise to any of you.
Donald, be careful. You are going to get some competition from Joe Biden, LMAO.
Obama, you really think I'm scared of Joe L. Mao? I've been trying to turn him into another me all this time, but sadly, he's too stupid to take any hints. But anyway, boys, it's time we battle the Elite Four for the last time. And I put all our other Pokemon back in the PC box, except Arceus.
I was going to say this is basically going to be a slaughter on their behalf, Donald. But I forgot their levels would have increased a bit, so this might be a tiny bit challenging.
Joe, this will absolutely be a slaughter for them. And I even stuck a fire plate on Arceus, so he's currently a fire type, and Judgment does fire damage, and I'm only doing this to take my revenge on these punks for what they put us through last time.
Well, we could use this time to talk about what to expect from the channel coming up when this series is done, boys. And we did cover a little bit about that in the last episode.
Boom, I beat and stepped all over Aaron like the little bug boy he is, and next I will smash Bertha into the ground.
Phrasing.
Okay, Donald, I see you stuck a splash plate onto Arceus now to deal with Bertha's ground-type moves. And guys, as this series is almost at an end, we shall be continuing Pokemon White next. And as mentioned in the last video, we will make the first episode of our White playthrough long to see how you all like it and take it from there.
I was expecting the Elite Four to have 6 Pokemon, to be honest, Obama, but they still only have 5, which doesn't make this much of a challenge, does it?
Donald, you literally have the strongest Pokemon in the universe, and with the most OP move, and it's level 100, and you're complaining that there is no challenge, you dumbass.
Yeah, Donald, I don't even understand the point of this. Why are you just massacring the Elite Four for no reason when you knew exactly how this would go? You could have brought a level 100 Bidoof and done this, and it would be the same result.
Obama, you said you wouldn't care what I did in this last episode. So just let me have my moment. Will you please massacring the Peasant Four? There is nothing elite about them.
Yeah, Donald, this isn't entertaining at all, so I'm gonna cut straight to Cynthia.
Joe, wait, you fucking piece of shit.
Donald, this is basically what everyone wanted to see, so shut your mouth and get this over with.
Fine, Joe. But guys, don't you both find it strange that the Elite Four and Cynthia don't remember that we already beat them? Wouldn't it have been better if they had some dialogue which said something about having a rematch instead of the same dialogue they had when we first battled them?
Wow, Donald, you couldn't one-shot Lucario with your god Elmao.
Obama, it's not my fault Cynthia is a hacker because Lucario is a fighting type, so Psychic should have killed it, but because she probably uses an action replay, it didn't die.
Oh, she is definitely a hacker, Donald, because now Melodic survived a Thunderbolt from Arceus too, which is just bullshit.
Yeah, and then she uses another fucking full restore. Why can't she accept her fate and face Judgment the Blondie?
Well, Donald, to the surprise of absolutely no one, you have basically won this battle since she has only 2 Pokemon left.
Okay, but her stupid Rose Raid has somehow survived my psychic attack too. This is just bullshit, Obama.
Yeah, and you got poisoned because of her sludge bomb, Donald. And now she's used another full restore, Jesus Christ.
It's fine, Joe. I shall use 1 full restore too, and then it's time to take revenge on her final Pokemon, Togekiss, Elmao. This stupid flying pancake will die?
Donald, you do realize Togekiss is one of our viewers' favorite Pokemon, and yet you hate it still.
What the hell, even this thing survived a Thunderbolt from Arceus? Cynthia has really drugged her Pokemon up. There is no way this thing should survive a strike from Arceus.
Okay, well, Donald, you are the champion of Sinnoh now, too. Even though this doesn't count at
Joe,
all
this does
since you
count.
used God. But anyway, boys, I think this concludes our Pokemon Platinum playthrough. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is the end. Everyone, it's so sad and I'm going to cry all night. But we wanted to thank you all for the support and love you have given us throughout this series, and we will aim to make the next ones much longer. So don't worry.
Yeah, thank you to all of you, and see you in the next one.